And I would like to start with Castilla and Vikda rolling for initiative. I think we didn't do that yet.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yay!
Wonder why.
15.
And Osera. Osera would have to roll for initiative as well.
Ah,
That's right.
This is
I
a fun
basically
thing
just
for
get to
Sarah.
sit and listen for a while. Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is
Ooh,
a
look at us go.
17
I get to be the peanut gallery
plus-
today.
17 plus 5.
Oh, we all rolled really well.
Okay. So
We're locking in.
you guys just go first with that. But yeah, you guys go first.
Can I look at Osera?
You want out?
No.
Hmm?
Make sure Vikta has distance.
Yeah, she nods to Castilla. But Castilla would know that if she's in the 5 feet aura, she will get hit too. So you might need to circle out of Osera's aura.
Considering this guy is probably gunning for my ass, yeah. So I assume we're up on a little platform, right?
Mhm.
Okay, and I don't want to get run over by this guy. Vikta, you're small. Do I have permission to run past you?
I mean, go for it. I mean, it's...
Yay! Alright, I have 30 speed. I'm probably just moving this round. Is this standable over here or no?
It is a big globe. You can stand on top of it. It's about 10 feet in height at max. I would say the globe itself will require some sort of acrobatics to be able to stand on it since it moves. But
yeah.
The rock around it can be mounted over.
Okay, I'm gonna basically do this maneuver to get over to here to the rock. Just to get space, and also
you would be behind partial cover behind the globe itself.
That would be cool and dandy, yeah.
How do I start a new line with the line tool? Because I am just trying to outline the points where this is likely a change in elevation. Okay, there we go. Selecting the pointer tool, then unselecting it works. But if I don't remember to do that.
Is that it, Emily?
Oh, probably because I have no gun. I'm sorry, and no magic that will probably work on this guy right now. I'm getting distance, and I'm hoping Osera does the same for Vikta.
Yeah. Now that she kind of watches Castilla do a little hippie hop onto the globe's circle, and then she looks back at Vikta just to make sure that Vikta is also heard that, like, get Vikta out of here kind of thing. And as long as Vikta acknowledges Osera, she will fiery teleport away. So Mr. Big Boy here needs to make me a dex save, please and thank you.
All right. Mr. Big Boy can make a dex save.
Ha ha ha.
That is a 14.
Fail. So he takes 5 points of fire damage. Osera would appear here. Vikta would be here.
It's fire damage. All right.
And then she will sort of, to try and, I guess, I'm always worried. There's no way this thing knows like thunder or anything like that, but lightning bolt or anything. But I'm trying to split his attention. So Osera will sort of hover out, kind of on top of, because she can fly. She will hover like above the globe here, to like you know, my thought is she lights up, she floats. Maybe she might look a bit more enticing, but I don't know because she doesn't bleed, so I don't know if it's interested in that. But hey ho, we'll try it.
With Vikda's turn, how much range is on that flamethrower again? That just feels like a just out of context thing.
You know, how much flame damage does a flamethrower do?
15 cone.
Huh?
Just barely
Hey,
out.
Just barely, yeah.
and then you can book it right after.
Wait. Yeah, it just barely doesn't reach from there, so. Yeah, technically it reaches from there. Vikta's gonna blast the Eldritch Cannon flamethrower at him, and he has to make a dex save.
All right. 16 plus 2, that is a 18.
I believe that beats it, yeah.
Okay.
But does take half 2d8. That is 4 fire damage.
4 fire damage. All right.
I do want to ask, like, how damaged does this guy look? Because other than the mutations, he did lose an arm to Castilla's shot earlier.
He did lose an arm, but it grew back. The eye grew in that place where the arm was, and the larger mandible-like arms grew out of the shoulders. He looked like most, if not all, of the damage he took down there was pretty much reverted.
Oh no.
You did out of game. You bypassed the whole phase. So you bypassed that initial phase, and you got him into the second phase.
Phase skip, hell yeah.
Well done, Castilla.
Okay. Cool. Thank you again, Abby, for catching that number.
All right. Okay, so now it's his turn. And I'm going to roll a d4. 1. All right. Let's see distance here. That's 25. That's 35.
If I organize my dice and don't watch the screen, nothing bad will happen.
That's the rule. If you're not looking, it doesn't count.
Be mad at me, I shot you. Be mad at me.
So the eyeball, you see the eyeball kind of move around, and it looks in multiple directions. It is currently focused on you, Emily.
Okay.
So you see the eyeball
That's my plan.
consistently looking towards you, but he moves over here towards Vikda.
Okay.
And he jumps up onto the ledge.
Movement.
And you see the erratic speed and movement that he has. He kind of runs at full pace, and he doesn't mount the edge with his arms, but the two giant mandibles grab the edge almost instinctively, and he full leaps over. And as he's coming down, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
You got this, Vikda. You got this. You got this. You got this.
And you can do it.
How is that possible? I literally designed this to not get the dice, to try to not get the dice stuck.
Oh, it gets stuck.
Wiggle. It'll be fine.
That is a base roll 4.
No, that's incorrect.
That is
Plus
a total
12.
of 9.
Damn it.
9. You feel the two giant mandibles grab you, and they grasped you. You're currently now being restrained. Or grappled, I guess is the proper term.
Pause,
and
space, and
you
biome.
feel the energy from within you being siphoned
What?
as the arms are grabbing you. I'm going to roll the damage it does, which initially doesn't do much damage, but that's not the main thing.
Oh god. That's
So-
not the main thing.
It does 7 points of, I guess, force damage. It's non-elemental magic damage.
Pull a space and bite back.
And
And
you roll a d20.
Excuse
4.
me.
Okay. So
I don't like that.
I want you to, for me, Vikda, pick 2 random level 2 spells.
Do I tell you them or
Yeah, just tell me them.
prepared ones or not?
The ones you have currently on you.
Okay. Let's go with let's go with pyrotechnics and rope trick.
Pyrotechnics and rope trick. All
Right.
right. What does pyrotechnics do?
Choose an area. Just
Yep, here you go. And rope trick? All right. Let's get weird.
Oh no.
Don't say that.
Excuse me?
What kind of weird, Jesse? What kind of weird?
You see that almost strange iridescent or rainbow shine that appears in Vikta whenever he decides to mix his magic.
Oh
Drain
no.
from his body. It goes up the mandibles and it kind of locks into the wound he has onto his chest. And the eye turns towards you, Castilla.
Hmm.
And you see this beam get shot out and it hits the middle of the globe area. So I need, well, I think technically one of these people are going to be completely immune to this, but we'll see. Let's see. Just barely. Just barely. Okay. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Castilla.
Okay.
As well as if this would affect Osera, if Osera can still be affected by fire spells, then Osera also needs to make Constitution saving throw.
She's immune to fire damage.
She's immune to fire damage. Okay.
She fire.
7.
7. All right. I do need Osera to make a saving throw, though.
Yeah.
And I need you to also make a dexterity saving throw, Estella.
Okay.
There's 2 effects to
19.
this. 19.
I can move. I just can't take a hit.
Yeah. And 9. So
Okay.
you see this almost ball of energy kind of build up and it hits the middle of the globe and it expands. Fire kind of spreads across the bottom and you see these red vines, almost like ropes, emerging from the flames itself. 2 of them grasp and grapple Osera, keeping her in place.
Oh, Sarah is immune to being grappled.
Oh, well, never mind.
She's
This
she's immune to a
completely does not affect Osera at all.
because she's
Um,
not
Sarah.
technically real. In a
Sarah
sense.
goat.
The other 2 go to grapple you, and they completely miss. You dodged that. But I do need, let's see. Okay. So that area is now difficult terrain, and if you enter it, you have to make a dexterity saving throw to get out. But you do take fire damage from that because
Okay.
you failed.
Yeah.
And you take 8 points of fire damage.
Okay. Okay. This is fine.
That ends his turn.
It's fine.
What are the methods to gain out of a grapple?
Can I get Osera to fly over to Vikda and fiery teleport and take him with her to get him out of the grapple?
I will say, yeah, sure. That would make sense. Unless it specifically says it can't get someone out of a grapple, then yeah, I would think that's possible.
It doesn't mention anything about like them having to do anything. It just says willing. So as long as Vikda doesn't want to stay
Yeah.
up for this guy, which you might.
Yeah,
Really
I'm
cozy
good.
hug.
I'm willing.
Yeah, Osera will fly over to Vikda and give this guy the tiger stink eye before fiery teleporting away with Vikda. So Sarah will appear. Hold on, I literally just measured it. Here on the top step. Here, and Vikda would appear here. And he needs to make me another dex save, please.
All right. Natural 20.
Oh, that's fine. He doesn't take any damage then, because it's not like a half damage kind of thing. And then Osera will fly over here and be like above this desk again, trying to maybe appear more appealing than she did last time, but who knows?
I will say, Victor, if you have them, you do lose 2 level 2 spell slots.
Wonderful.
All right, whoever's next.
You want to go or do you want me to go?
You can go.
Okay. I still have my bubbles, right?
Yes. Your bubble? What do you mean?
Last time I
the-
used the
radius.
moat as the fifth,
Mm-hmm.
and so I had, I think, a 10-foot span of like basically I'm hidden with the bubbles, so it gets disadvantage on attacks against me.
Didn't you get reduced fire damage from that if you do have the
Yes.
bubbles up?
I will
That's what I thought.
say.
Yes, 10-foot bubbles. He has disadvantage. We are resistant to fire damage.
I will say. Your. No, yeah. Your eyes do last for a while. Yeah, you would still have it by this point.
Cool. I would like to use. I assume it's going to be 10 feet to get away from the difficult terrain. Right.
Yes, that will be
Cool.
10 feet.
All right. Well, I'll move my 10 feet to get away from difficult terrain. I would like to get. So then I have that bonus action dash. So I can just clamber up
Ooh.
behind this thing, hopefully. In my bubbles. And since these are technically hiding me, would I get snake? Or no?
Since what's hiding you?
The bubbles, because it gives him disadvantage on attacking me, which means he can't see very well
Sure.
within the bubbles.
I would say sure.
Okay.
That does make
Cool.
sense.
Thank you. I would like to use my rapier.
Go for it.
23.
23 hits.
27 points of damage.
27 points of damage. Pretty good.
I'm aiming for the back or the back of the leg or something.
Go for the tendon.
Go for the tendon. Achilles heel. Achilles heel.
Go for the 10.
You go and you slash it. And the skin kind of gives as you slash into it. But you see it almost kind of move back. Not completely healing. But it almost... It's like the body morphs the skin to still be able to function.
Yeah.
Regardless of the wound there.
That's fine. And I would like to stay. I would like to be in this man's disadvantage zone. I want to impede.
Okay.
I was in it now.
Nowhere else to go but up. Nowhere else to go but up.
is going to use a 3rd level spell slot to re-manifest his Eldritch Cannon. Basically just turning it from flamethrower mode to ballista form.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah, close enough. And it was mentioned recently-ish that Vikda did have access to Pearl's gun, and
You
Yep,
four
it is a
shot.
flintlock with a single shot, I believe.
You have 4 bullets.
Oh, yeah, you have 4 bullets, but they're single shot. You have to reload the
Yeah.
bullets per shot.
okay, what sort of process does the reloading take?
It is, I think it's only a bonus action if you're proficient in it.
Yeah. If it's
So,
rules as written in
yeah.
firearm, yeah, it's bonus action for proficiency.
It would be an action to reload it.
Okay.
It is loaded with a shot. So you do have a shot you can take.
Yeah. Vikda's gonna take aim.
Bill.
That is a base roll 8 with +5 dexterity. So 13.
13 does not hit, unfortunately.
I imagine the bubbles and the fact that this is the first time Vikda's using an actual gun does not help.
The
Probably.
gunfire kind of shoots out, and the ace is fairly the recoil for the ace is fairly generous. It does bounce per shots depending on the kind of ammunition it's shooting out, but it tends to be a little easier to control. The flintlock kind of just blows out, and it's a little hard for you to handle, especially being the first time you're firing this kind of firearm. And the bullet strays out to the right, just nearly missing.
Oh, to the right. Concerning.
Just the bullet wisps past Castilla's head.
Alright. So
Probably need to have a gun lesson as a group.
Alright, Eldritch Ballista. That is a 6th rolled with a +9 modifier. So that is 15.
15 just hits.
Okay, so 2d8 force. That is 7 force damage.
7 force damage, okay.
And that is Vikda's turn.
All right. At the start of his turn, because I think everyone went, if I'm correct.
Yes.
Yep.
He will roll the d4. Okay. The eyeball still stays on you, Castilla.
I'm good with that.
You see it facing the other direction towards Osera and Vikda, and the torso moves, turning to face you, the flesh kind of almost like putty, changing as it's spinning its entire torso around. And as it does, its large mandibles go in and they do multi-attack on you. So, and it has disadvantage because it is in your bubble.
Yippee.
I believe so. If that's what the bubbles.
Yeah. It
does.
says he has disadvantage. We are resistant to fire damage.
Okay.
Because I bubbles all around me.
So he gets 3 attacks. Let's do the
Let's do
first
this.
one. 15. It's
Okay.
a 15 plus 3 for that.
That would hit.
But disadvantage. So and then a 20. So yeah, the 15
I will
plus
take
3.
15 over the 20.
Yes.
Yep. 15's
Dear
good.
God.
15's good.
First one hits. Second one, that's a 7 plus 3, which does not hit.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, so
Even
those
better.
two bad rolls for that. It's fine. And then the third one, 13 plus 3, which is 16.
That would hit.
That would hit.
Come on. Come on.
But
Come
that's a
on.
4.
Okay.
Okay. So
One
the first
hit.
one hits.
Not bad. That's not a crit.
No.
Thank
Crit
God.
is very bad with this guy.
I imagine Castilla is just like sidestepping and dodging all of like the mandible charges.
He is weaving. He's weaving and bobbing, weaving and bobbing.
Still is determined to give us all a heart attack by the end of this combat.
She knows she can get the attention on her ass, and she has some help. This is what she's doing.
The large claw rakes across you, and it does 17 points of slashing damage.
Hi, yes, what's wrong? Hi. What is this?
Well,
Oh, thank you. Ice cream, great, because my character is getting slapped. Love you. I have ice cream. Okay, great.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
As
emotional
he
support
slashes you,
Yeah.
he gets a feeling of where your location is, and he's going to.
No.
The two mandibles kind of come in to clash to grasp you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, sir. Last time I got hit by the guy, I needed to make a save. Do I need to make a save again before this?
No. That was I was doing that to. He rolled a 19, I think, or something like that. He on a 19 and a 20, he crits.
Oh.
No wonder you got
And
mashed.
Keep
if
that
he
in mind,
crits
everyone.
you go unconscious. You don't lose all your HP, but you go unconscious until someone wakes you up or you're woken up, essentially.
Because you get slammed, yeah.
18 saves. And he goes to grasp you, and you kind of duck down as the two claws kind of smash into each other. And
Priscilla is pure panic mode right now, but
he's going to. You see the torso kind of turn backwards, and he starts to skitter forward. The mandibles hit the ground, and he does this almost 6-legged crawl across. You can make a attack of opportunity. As
Yes,
he
please.
runs over here.
He needs to not with the crawling. Freaks me out.
let's fucking
Ooh, let's go.
fuck. Okay, sorry, I am
Get
stressing
his
over
ass,
this combat.
Castilla.
With
Kill him in one hit. Decapitation.
okay, I gotta do math.
That second sneak attack roll.
So Jesse, I forget. I'm so sorry, I'm blanking. Is it the 21 plus 18, 9 plus the 6, and then the total damage, or just the first 21 and the 9?
It's the 21 and the 9 plus the max you could have rolled with the dice.
That's why I was double checking on that. Okay, 66, 36. Thank you, Sneak. And then 1d8 plus 5, so plus 8 plus 5. 79 points of damage.
79 points of damage. You go to slash,
bless
and
Rogues.
you see one of the smaller arms he has kind of lob off as you get him as he's crawling away, and it hits the ground as it's squirming around.
Ew.
Lovely.
The eye is still facing your direction, and let me get a. Actually, I cannot, because then the other thing would disappear. That's fine. I have a general idea. Okay. That's it. Let's get end his turn as he crawls over towards Osera.
Can I go first, though, and I have a plan?
Go for it.
Cool. I'm booking it towards this thing. I'm causing it problems. I'm gonna go my 30 feet, immediately get in range of this guy again, and I would like to once again go for his ankle. I'm a problem.
Sneak attack.
13. I'm gonna miss.
13 misses, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's okay. I still now have this thing within my range. 10 feet. I have danger bubble for this man. That's my turn.
All right.
Vikda is, since the original original plan has gone out the window uh with the absolute horrible idea that getting in close range with this thing would be. And Vikta is going to expend a moat charge to prepare catapult as a spell. He did not have catapult
Ooh.
prepared before, but using a moat charge, he is going to unprepare disguise self and prepare catapult instead.
Ooh.
Okay. You feel as the moat gets used, the energy within you, your mind changes. The spells you had in mind currently prepared for the interaction alter. And you feel that catapult has switched places with disguise self.
Hell yeah. Would that have taken an action, I assume?
For that, no, I would say that would be a bonus action.
Bonus action, okay. In that case, since I have the strong feeling that this is probably going to be realistically the only spell that I'll be able to use on this guy, I am going to cast a catapult at 4th level. So he would need to make a dexterity save.
Okay. All right. Let's see. That's an 8 + 2, which is 10.
Thank fuck. Okay. Barring all of the books on the shelves, considering how the room was considering how the library was described earlier, I would assume that there are stuff like flower pots, like some ornamental stuff on the walls and whatnot.
I would say everything in here is visibly accurate, except for the fact that the maps would obviously fit the actual continent maps of the campaign, as opposed to whatever's here.
So the library changed.
Giant sword.
The library does seem a little different than you saw it before. The books, no. I would bar the books still look like they were ransacked. But I'm saying
Okay.
the things that are in here
Yeah, I gotcha.
are representative.
Because earlier it was described that there was like 3 books. There was like 3 books left in here total.
Yeah. It's still, that visual is still, there's still visual of it being like essentially ransacked in here.
Yeah, gotcha. So in that case, I love the idea of just a flower pot. Just fucking hit this guy at Mach 1.
That would be really
Oh my god, Tom and Jerry to style.
3d8.
One of these big fuckers.
I mean, yeah, because this is a 1st level spell being upcasted to 4th level, so 5. So a 20-pound object flying at this man, dealing up to 20 pounds, dealing 68 damage.
Hell yeah, Vikta.
Okay. One of them fell on the floor. But I can confirm 2 8s and a 7. What the fuck was that? Alright, whatever. Alright, give me a moment here. That is 34 points of bludgeoning damage. As
Oh my
a
god,
flower pot,
you guys are rolling real good.
Flower
to
potted.
be fair, that was a 4th level spell slot.
Yeah, that is to be fair.
as just a flower pot just bashes into this guy, like and a bunch of like dirt just splatters the wall behind him.
Yeah. Yes, this flower part just flings straight into this guy at full speed. You see the body kind of lean back as the impact hits it, and the dirt just splatters across.
Victor uses pocket sand. It's really
sand.
effective.
That was basically the first plan for the mode to use the mode on, but instead of pocket sand, it was fire.
Victor and Castilla are pulling by the skin of their teeth. Right? Is that the phrase? I swear to God. Okay,
I think
cool.
so. I don't know.
We are doing bare minimum insanity.
That's all that you need.
I hate how short 30 feet is.
Isn't it great?
Can I get in? Can I? I feel like Cersei knows Osera so well that these little inklings that she does is super obvious. But can I get Castilla to roll me a check to see if she understands what Osera's trying to get her to do?
What kind of check would you like me to roll?
I'm gonna say either. Is this okay, Jesse? I'm DMing right now.
No, you're good.
I'm gonna say either insight or animal handling.
30-20.
Beautiful, beautiful. You know that Osera starts making noise like a tiger, like that chuffing noise to try and get Castilla's attention. Yeah.
I love chuffs. Sorry.
And she sort of gives you like a look that tells you that she wants to teleport to get out of the bubble that you've made, but she's not going to take you out of this guy's range if you do not want her to. So
Okay.
she will take you with, so essentially she's saying to you, I'm going to put you here and I'm going to go here. Basically, I'm going to keep you in his range if you would like, but I'm getting out of here. Unless you tell me otherwise. Like, unless you want to come with.
Would like to stay near the thing,
Mhm.
and will give the unhappy shoo motion of, because she doesn't want to say anything out loud in case this thing
Okay.
is smart enough to understand direct common.
Okay. So, in that case, Osera will fiery teleport just enough so Castilla moves from here to here. So you're still in combat range with him.
Yay.
And Osera moves.
And don't take
Here.
fiery teleport damage.
Yes, and don't take fiery teleport damage. That was the key, because I was like, does Castilla understand this? Because Cersei would just be like, yeah, 100%, let's go, woo! Big Boy needs to make me a dex save again, please and thank you.
Okay. Nope.
He takes 10 points of fire damage,
1 point of fire damage.
and
You're
Osera would
slippery.
like to, because I was there, so I'm there, so I would like to get Osera to circle around. I'm trying to keep him away from Vikda on that side of the map. So Osera is going to circle around and sort of fly up the staircase. So she's like up. Can I put her here to say she's like up, flying
Sure.
above that banister? She's like
Just
above
walking on the
banister.
staircase.
Yeah. Trying to keep away, but specifically keep away from Vikda.
Because Jesus Christ, this man could ragdoll that lizard.
Why do you think Castilla is desperately trying to keep focus on herself?
I know, it's just really funny, the idea of him just fucking pitching Viktor across the room.
We've been instructed, keep Vikda away from combat.
It's funny because he attempted to grapple Castilla with both of the mandibles, and with Victa, he just was grappling him with one of them.
Mhm.
I didn't even realize that.
He's tiny.
Just a little guy.
He has half the height of Castella. He tiniest baby man.
You've seen the tiny ass potato I made for Art Fight. This is who you're being mean to.
Okay. Is that everyone's action?
Yes.
Fist comes down
Okay.
through the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Superman lands on the
Still
ground.
there.
All right. He's gonna first. Rolls D1. 3.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Let that be the one of the two people that we want it to be, and not the third one.
No lizard. No lizard allowed.
No
The
lizard.
eyeball, unfortunately, does face towards Victa.
No, he's on the other side of the
I mean,
room.
I will say there
Banging
is
pots
a
and
massive
pans.
statue
Look at me.
and there's a mass as well as a somewhat floor change.
Yeah, but this effect does not need vision on you.
He saw where that flower pot came from, and he was like, "You're over there, you bitch."
The kind of vision this eyeball has, objects are not necessarily gonna matter being in the way.
Got it.
That's awful.
Victor, you feel the magic from within you drain, as you get an
Awful.
inkling that perhaps magic is not necessarily able to be produced at this moment. And he is going to... He's actually going to... Yeah, why not? He's going to triple, he's going to do his multi-attack, Stella. Disadvantage.
Yep.
So,
What I
that's
want.
a 12 plus 3 is a 15.
That misses.
All right. So that's whatever. And then nope, that misses as well. And then
Come on, Priscilla.
15 plus 3 is an 18. So, I mean, yeah. So that one would
That would hit. Yeah.
And the 9, yeah.
Yeah, that one
so
hit.
the last
Yep.
one hits.
This seems familiar.
That's fine.
He goes and
He didn't get that 19.
streaks across. Yeah, he didn't get the 19. Would have been a crit. Does 14 points of slashing damage. And he's
Okay.
going to run over here. You can take an attack of opportunity.
I would love an attack of opportunity. 25.
Up the wall.
Yep, up the wall.
Okay.
No.
That is 28 points of damage.
Yeah, 20 points of damage. All right. He's not really reacting to the damage being done to him, but you can see that his body is starting to get... It's significantly wounded at this point. But even as you slash him, you don't see a physical reaction to this creature.
Oh.
And it runs over here, now on its only 5 appendages because it lost one arm. Crawls up the wall and runs out and tries to grasp Osera from the air with both the mandibles. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as Osera.
Is this a grapple or a restrain thing?
It is, but there
Uh-huh.
are special effects to this guy's mandibles.
Okay. 21.
Okay. 21. Yeah, 21 saves.
That's impressive for her.
Yeah. He goes and swoops as he misses Osera and hits the ground, landing over here instead.
He gives him one of those little, like, when cats, like, bap at something to, like, get them to, like, go away. But it's a giant tiger that's doing it instead.
Slam in the face.
Just a quick flick of the wrist.
Yeah, she's like, ugh. Because she's also, not that it's relevant to this guy, but she's immune to being frightened. So I imagine this guy is, like, literally nothing to her. She's like, oh, God, go away.
Oh, you're an ugly.
You are harming my owner's friends. Fuck you.
You're harming my children.
You're
Fuck
He's
off.
going to use a legendary action at the end, and you
Oh,
see
shit.
him reach into where the wound of the other arm is, and he rips out another arm.
Oh.
And that's it. That ends his turn.
Man. Tyrant thing.
Okay. With Vikta's thing. I'm going to assume that Vikta gets it basically just translates to Vikta cannot cast a spell during this turn.
Yes, you cannot cast a spell during his turn. It's a cone that faces you, and the eye consistently locks onto you. So wherever you move, whatever's in that cone, is hit with anti-magic.
Got it.
Fancy.
Great.
So Vikta is going to take the dash action, and after doing that, make an attack with the Eldritch Ballista from across the room. That is a 15 plus 9.
15 plus 9, that hits.
All right. I was very concerned for a second when I didn't hear any response. And that is 9 force damage.
9 force damage. Okay. Nope, did not want you. Alright, 9 force damage.
Sarah's gonna teleport away again. She looks at the guy who's just like ripped his arm out, and she again kind of gives that like cat look of like, oh god, this is, ugh. She's very like unamused at the concept of what's happening. She watches Vikta like in a kind of whale-eye way as she sort of watches him go up that way. So she's like, okay, we got to keep him down here. That makes sense. So he needs to make me another dex save, please.
Will do. No, damn, rolling real low on these dex saves, specifically the Osera dex saves.
It's unfortunate for him because that's all she asks for. That's 9 fire damage. And she will teleport up here onto this, onto the horse's shoulder, like haunch. I don't know what they have, but that area. And she will sort of glower down at him from her seat high above.
Queen shit.
Yeah, she's kind of keeping close. I think she's watched him grapple or attempt to grapple a few people, so I think in her head she's like, if I stay close, I can get someone out if they get yoinked.
So. I did not think I would ever have to say this.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
But how would Osera like to do this?
Let's go!
Let's fuck
That's
no.
fucking hilarious.
He was grasping on little amounts of health, and there is a technicality to how to kill him, and the element is fire. So
oh, thank fuck.
We have
it was
the right
just a very
familiar with it.
damage and damage type.
That's hilarious. Okay. Okay then, yeah, she from the position that she was at, she does that like classic like disgust cat look where she's like, ugh, I'm so done with you. And almost as she teleports away, she's not even like looking, she's just like, yeah, get out of my area. Lands on top of the horse's shoulder, and then kind of looks to Castilla, like being like watching her move to make sure that she's like okay, and then kind of hears this like fizzling from the place that she left, and kind of looks back, and then the creature is almost like burning from like inside out, and she kind of like looks at the creature, and then looks at Castilla, and then looks back at the creature again, like not thinking that was gonna do anything.
Oh
She's
shit,
like,
that was
I don't
me?
think I've ever done that before. This is pretty impressive.
What you haven't realized up to this point during the combat is that whenever fire damage was being done to this creature, it was almost not allowing the the flesh to regenerate as it has before.
Cauterize.
And as Sarah fiery teleports away, a burst of flame hits the creature, and almost you don't notice it initially as it almost moves forward to head towards Osera, but you see the embers kind of build up from within, and the glow, the faint glow from behind the flesh, this almost like if you put a flashlight behind your arm and you can see through it. It starts to billow out, and a puff of smoke comes out from its mouth. The eye kind of yellows from the amount of smoke covering it. And as it steps forward once and twice, like a stump or a tree being burned out from the inside, it cracks, and half of its body slumps to the ground and turns to ash as the other half kind of stands up and burns away. And I need to change music because you're no longer in combat.
My God, she did it. That's our first big kill, I think.
There was a round there where you didn't do any fire damage, and so the damage hit 0, but he wasn't dying. So I was like, oh, okay.
Force damage.
Classic zombie type shit, except not exactly, but kind of.
Vikta's gonna be slow, upon peeking over the railing and hearing no combat or whatnot, starts to quickly trots over and approaches Castilla and Osera.
Let me at least turn this down.
It's is that?
I think so.
Sarah flame seeds it. She shoots a ball of fire in it.
Thank God. Castilla would like to do a double tap stab, just make sure.
Yeah.
Just stab the ashes.
Or you stab it, it kind of just gives away like dried wood, almost just breaking off.
Fantastic.
Honestly,
It starts to
funnily enough, I was thinking of Vikta using a spell slot to turn his Eldritch Cannon back into flamethrower mode and just torch it, continue to torch it. I was honestly thinking of doing that.
We are all
Get rid of it.
traumatized.
Sarah will hook her nose under, she'll get in between Castilla and Vikta and hook her head under both of their arms, or try to. I guess Victor's arm, but Castilla's hand, based on the height difference.
I think Castilla's so wound up, she's just gonna feel that and just collapse into Sarah with a hug.
Oh.
And just, you are such good familiar. Oh my God.
He does chuffing noises again, happy tiger noises.
Yay.
Honestly, very glad we swat familiars.
She looks so excited. Her fire, beneath her, cooled lava, the underneath kind of glows a little. She's very proud.
You see, as you guys are talking and conversating, you don't notice that the surrounding area looks different. The ransacked, broken down library of before no longer looks the same. It is old, there's dust everywhere, but there's much more life to it. The books are in the shelves are filled to a point, and the material and the furniture in here only not kept from dusting. It's changed. The door open from before, where the brick wall used to be, is now, you can now see the hallway from across.
that normal? Is that like a normal thing now?
God, I hope not, because that felt connected to that thing. In some way, whatever. Let's find the others. Vikta says before walking up the stairs. These ones in particular, continue further kicking and spreading out the ashes.
The body's no longer there.
Oh, because the dimension
Ooh.
changed. Great.
In that case, yeah. Let's find the others and get
Yeah.
see if Sassy can tend to you.
As you
Okay.
guys head out, I would say around the same time you and Spiss would have been re-entering the building, and you kind of meet up back in the front
Did Bob ever reply
lobby
to Spiss's
area.
stone?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You did call Bob. So rewind back before you meet up again. What did you say again to Bob?
All Spiss was able to say was, Bob, can you hear us? And that was like
Yes.
it before we saw.
What is the problem? I am currently checking out the upper levels. It seems like everything is clear.
Oh, good. Garden was not clear.
Oh, awful.
Garden was awful. I think we were just in a. What's it called? What would Victor call that?
Like a world, like its own little world. We were here, but we weren't here.
Yeah. I think Victor and Castilla are the same thing. We're going to go check it out. We can't contact them.
Right. I'll head down and meet up with you guys in the lobby area.
Great. Thank you.
Okay.
And then
I feel like we were way more panicked. Is this normal? Does this house normally do that?
I don't know. I don't know what houses normally really.
Pocket dimensions normally. Pocket dimensions? That's not what I was talking about. Is do houses and stick highs normally do this? Creepy houses, stick high.
I mean, my house didn't, but I also, didn't go really many places in it.
Yeah.
I imagine while Cersei and Spiss are, I imagine, slowly walking towards
Not
the house.
slow. We are speed walking.
Speed walking.
I'm still in Spiss's arms, canonically.
Even then, I imagine Rem is managing to outpace you guys flying back to the house, but like just like waiting at the corners, basically just waiting for you to catch up to him.
What was Spiss's speed?
Yeah.
Listen, Rem wants to get back to Vikta.
Castilla's probably leaning a lot on Ostera and is just holding her stomach that's now a lovely scar map.
Yeah. Ostera
You guys
lifts like hand flies, so to like give Castilla that kind of height so she doesn't have to lean so much, she would like float to keep her as
We are
steady
very
as
close to the danger zone, guys. I was less than a third of my HP.
you guys would meet up back at the lobby. You would see Rem hit there before, not too far behind them, Spiss and Cersei.
Thank God. Oh, that is not a normal fly. I imagine Vikta says to himself, like, as Rem basically just is about to barrel into him before curling around his neck.
Oh, Castilla.
Oh, yeah, dimension.
That's what it's called.
I take it you two, you three were in a similar thing in the garden.
Well,
Yeah,
yes, we think it was like a horror tale.
at
Fancy
first.
movie those don't exist. A horror tale.
Yeah, at first. It was something.
I
Ceci, I'm
spot
gonna have to put you down for a second.
Castilla's wound. Just as you're all talking, I want to kill wounds on Castilla. That's the first thing I do.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it at my 4th level spell slot. I've only got 2 spells left. So it is 1, 2. It's 48 plus 5. 4. No, it's 5d8 because I have Osera out. Now that I'm with Osera, it's 5d8
Ooh.
plus 5 plus 4. So let's roll 5d8.
God, I hope the kitchen and
I
dining
hate
room
maths.
have jack shit.
31,
They need to have
46,
so many
47,
pillows.
49,
My God.
50,
The kitchen?
41, 42, 43, 41.
I
Castilla
don't know.
gains
Maybe
44 hit points.
Thank
44
you,
points.
Jesus.
Spiss,
Woo!
you get a strange feeling,
I do?
almost like this sense that something's to your left, and you look over, and you see these two orbs, these flames floating, and a visage fades in on each orb. Two smaller forms, a young elvish boy and a much younger elvish girl. One of them's the girl's holding the boy's hand. The boy seems to be scarred on his skin, and the girl has what looks like to be an orchid on her hair.
Hello?
They seem to acknowledge you, but they don't seem to respond verbally.
Spiss is gonna like fully turn to like face the two. Are you lost?
You see them kind of look at each other, and they give like a meek nod.
Okay. Spiss is gonna put Cersei down and kind of like shrug at the others. Spiss doesn't. I don't know if the others can see these guys or not.
If you turn over as Spiss is like talking, you do see them.
Oh,
good.
They're almost transparent. You can vaguely tell the details.
Is it easy for us because we know this? I know only each group only knows like one fought the orchid, one fought the tyrant. Could we potentially put the dots together as the characters, not players?
You can tell that the wounds on the young boy fit the almost runic design the tyrant had on its body, and then for the other two, the orchid the red orchid, is nearly identical to the flowers that were on top of the mound.
Can Castilla kneel down? You know, like she would talk to a child, like on her knees, kind of thing. So she's smaller than them, less intimidating. Does it hurt anymore?
They kind of look at each other. They shake in a no.
That's good. You two probably were stuck, I assume, for a while. With all this. Spiss?
Yeah.
Do you want to try your trick? Perhaps I think some friends are in need of some rest.
Vikda is going to walk up next to Castilla. What, do you know of any others in a similar unfortunate scenario to yours?
They look around, and you see behind them multiple small orbs begin to gather.
Shit.
Oh my god.
There are a plethora of individuals here, around 10 to 14 in total, various different ages, various different races.
Dr. Wiley, we're coming for your ass.
Oh, I can tell our next person we're gonna kill, guys.
We are coming for you.
You're fucking killing this man.
We're gonna kill this man.
Fuck.
Vikta,
Yes.
amongst the crowd, in unusual recognition, a face of an individual you have seen before. An orcish man who initially you don't recognize until you double take. While not spent a tremendous amount of time with them, this individual was one of the adventurers from one of your older groups.
No.
Oh no.
I'm gonna. Would Vikta remember his name? Or do you want me to roll for that?
I would say roll for it, but the DC is not very high.
Nat 20.
Let's go.
Wow.
It's just like, this man was my best friend. I don't know what you're talking about.
I feel like
Bestie.
Vikta, out of all the people, like based on what I've said, he would remember. Like
He's good with names.
he remembers an unfortunately high. He remembers an unfortunately high amount of shit about his old party members.
His name was Crid. He was a fighter from one of the older groups you had been with. You remember they treated you very well, and the disbandment for the group wasn't out of not wanting you around. A lot of them have went their own way and decided to take other forms of gaining money as opposed to adventuring. Crow in particular would always speak about his family he used to have,
Fuck, great.
waiting
Not
for
a
him
family.
Oh,
back in Stig Heist. And while he didn't give particular names to the individuals, he would talk about his significant other. When you were all gathered amongst the fire, speaking about your various encounters and the things you've done before.
Credit. Thank you. Gods. It's been ages. I
There's no verbal response from Crit. It doesn't seem like the souls can really respond back to you. But you do see this face of wear on him, a defeated look, and a slight recognition in seeing you. At this moment, you hear a footstep come down the stairway. It seems you all were busy. This is not something I expected to see returning to the house. I can only assume what this is, gathering the spectral images before me.
strong suspicions of these being the unfortunate victims of the last owner of this household.
There is much I have to talk to you about the individual known as Wiley and the reasons why we severed connections. But it, at the very least, seems like they were able to find some release from constraints they may have had. The last thing that's necessary is for them to find a way back to where they should be next.
I've got that. Here. Come here. Let's get you some rest, alright? And Spiss is gonna kind of step forward and kneel and kind of gesture for the spirits to kind of come near, I guess. She's gonna like hold out her hand and just imagine them like wanting them to rest. And find peace.
Yeah. And channeling the energy from within you, you go through the motions, almost this ritualistic hand gesture, as you motion the energy and the ether from within the individuals. One by one, gently, you guide the ether as it releases back into the realm itself. And as you do, you can see the very final moments of before you transfer the energy back into the life stream, and this face of relief comes across many of these souls. As most, if not all, the souls get remerged into the life stream. At the very end, the two smaller individuals give you a wave before you gathered them together to move on. And at the very ground, something is left behind. A orchid. That red orchid just left on the ground, physical in form.
This will scoop up the orchid. Very gently. And just kind of hold it. There. Hopefully there are no others.
And Castilla just wraps this in a hug.
Yeah, of course.
This will hug back. Very careful of the orchid.
Oh yeah, Castilla's definitely being careful with the orchid.
I had no doubts with you, the rest of you. But this only confirms my previous decision, and me thinking that the proper steps forward involves all of you. I will check the rest of the house. I would like for all of you to take some time and go out and alert the rest that they can come in.
All right, that sounds like good enough plan as any.
When we're all settled in, I would like to.
You would like to what? Sorry, you for me you cut out.
Yeah.
It's okay. He said I would like to have a conversation with you all.
Yeah, okay.
So, I will give you the details of the house, verbally, at least for now. It's a very large house. You obviously have a large library. You have the kitchen with everything that's been said before. The large garden in the back that's kind of been a bit overgrown, not nearly to the point where the nightmare image was, but there's a bunch of weeds. Whatever flowers used to be before were overrun by whatever natural weeds grow within thick heists, stubborn enough to even grow in these lands.
Good zoo.
Yeah.
Not the blackberries.
There are
And
3
bamboo.
floors above. Pretty much just rooms, most of them. There's like a larger war room like area, and you can all essentially design your living space. And there's also the basement.
Ooh, there's a
which
basement.
it used to not be a thing until Dr. Wiley obviously repurposed the basement corridors to be his
Okay.
laboratory.
Creepy and terrible.
Killing him.
Murder. Only murder for him.
Which I will
Murder.
remind you has vast amounts of information in there that he might have behind, as well as the operating machine was left there. Assumedly, you can assume that most things within if not everything, within the mansion is now gone. Along
Tag
with
team
the
everybody.
transference of souls that is currently happening. And we will take a 10-minute break because it's exactly 8.
Close enough.
God damn.
Ooh. Oh no.
So fun.
Rita is
I'm
definitely
killing
gonna.
Wiley.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're fully murdering this man.
I almost feel bad now for naming them Peggy and Craigie and launching Craigie into space. But also, that was really funny.
I'm sure the children would have found the humor in it had they had they been.
They probably
more
all the
aware.
souls were like in the background cheering us on, like, yeah.
Just
Fuck it up.
He's
Kick
got some
my ass.
spiritual popcorn.
They're finally like, oh my god, we're getting relief, guys.
Yeah, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it.
We can finally go to fucking bed.
Oh, we can finally go to bed now.
I'm so glad.
God, this went completely different than I expected in a good and bad way.
The image of
Releasing souls.
Spiss kneeling like among all of these like basically children and like sending them to the afterlife or like back into the live stream one by one is like haunting.
Not to
That is.
not to ruin the image, but like just a bunch of kids and one very large ogre man.
Well, imagine he was the foster dad.
Oh,
Well, we
he's
all-
like looking after them all as best he could.
If I remember correctly, there were like a mix of like races
Yeah,
and
it was very ages.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But they were all probably like people down on their fucking luck.
Yeah.
That would be like a beautiful watercolor piece. I feel like if I could do watercolor art,
Oh
I
my
feel like that
God.
would be a really beautiful painting of like
Oh.
Spiss kind of like half surrounded by actual souls that are left and then half surrounded by like little glimmers of light that's been released back into the live stream. I feel like that would be a gorgeous piece of work.
That'd be so pretty.
You want to know what this
Fine,
whole
good.
scene made me go and think of?
What?
I hope death is being carried to your bedroom when you were a child and fell asleep on the couch during the family party. I hope you can hear the laughter from the next
Yeah.
room.
Oh my god.
That is entirely what I'm imagining, and I'm tearing up at it.
I'm glad
No,
we all
you're
know
not.
that. I'm glad we all know that, but
Bye. God damn it. Oh, this fucked me up.
God, Spiss, you saved them. You saved their souls. And it's
How
a
is
beautiful
this
image.
feeling about that?
I love that Spiss has this ability. I love that she has this.
It's so cathartic, like the idea that like I don't know, if it's a vibe of like Spiss was never like never experienced content or peace of any sense, and it's like it feels very cathartic that Spiss is the one to quote save these people and bring them
Nobody
rest.
was there to save Spiss, and now Spiss is the one there to save them. I mean, they're already dead, so Spiss isn't really like saving them.
But
like,
she's there to bring comfort,
yeah,
compassion.
nobody was there
And
to
she was
comfort
never
her.
shown compassion. which is heartbreaking that she still has enough in her to do this.
I'm
God
gonna
damn it.
cry.
I'm legit.
Y'all can't do
You
this
know,
to me.
Not that I'm trying to make everyone cry, but I'm gonna send a song that it's making me think of. So we
Send it so I
You
can
can all
listen to
imagine the animatic together.
it. Oh, send it so I can listen to it and cry right here.
Oh, fuck. I don't know why this is
Everybody-
making me cry so much.
Where is it? It's
We can also all ignore the time last session when I said a smash to Peggy.
You said it to the plant monster, not the child. You're good. We know what's the monster. Nobody's judging. Listen, you didn't pull a George Lucas like me and Abby apparently did, so you're fine.
yeah.
Oh, what?
There's been worse.
That's the wrong version.
Oh,
Please give me the lyric.
God damn it. Here I was going, wow, I'm gonna be emotional tonight, but over a character dying, and now it's this.
I mean, there is death. There's still death.
Don't remind me. No. I think I'm crying for a good reason. Because I think I just love how kind this is.
God.
And I think this also confirmed I absolutely think 100% our characters are killing Wiley. I'm saying this now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
This
Castilla
man is
actually
gonna
wants to kill this man.
die a horrendous death.
Castilla wants him to suffer. Like, fuck. Suffer like you made them suffer. God.
It's this one.
Ugh.
I found it. I'm so ready.
Spiz can send souls to the live stream. I wonder if Spiz can stop souls from going to the live stream.
Oh my god, you should. Welcome to hell, motherfucker.
Like,
This
hey,
one.
you stopped these souls from going. I wonder if I can do the same to you.
This is our one time we're actually low-key a little evil.
One time.
It's From the Game to the Moon, which is a really sad game, but a really happy game. And at the end, this song plays when they're like constructing memories of this old man with his wife, and it's really sad.
Oh no. You know
But
what
the
I just
music-
realized?
It just the lyrics and everything, it's all just about like it is what it is. It's everything's gonna be okay. You know what you think. You know you're safe and you're happy, and it just made me think of this moment because it's really sad. And if you get a moment,
There's
have a listen.
a game called Spiritfarer. I don't know if you people know it.
I think
Yeah.
I do. I do.
Where it's a little witch child,
Yeah.
and there's these souls that you're guiding through the afterlife essentially, and then at the end you have to say goodbye to them because the souls are moving on. Anyways, Smith,
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
it is a gut punch, but it is the sweetest gut punch ever.
Yeah. You're like, I don't want to catch lightning with you anymore, Frogman, but I will say goodbye to you.
It's just because are you going to be cruel enough to make them stay? No, they have to go move on. But you
The
enjoyed your
hedgehog-
time with them.
That old lady hedgehog broke my heart.
I haven't played the game because I know I'm not gonna be okay.
Well, it's awful in a
I'm
good
okay with
way.
spoils.
Oh, okay. It's implied, I think, that she got dementia in her old age.
Oh.
And she starts to talk to you as though you're her granddaughter. And then when you fair her at the very end of the game, at the very end of her segment of the game, she tells you things like, "Oh my, you used to look so lovely in that red hat," or like that T-shirt you wore was my favorite. So when you fair her, you wear that outfit of her granddaughter, and she talks to you like you're her granddaughter, and it broke my heart.
So you're confirming I'm gonna
fucking
stop playing this game. Great.
I was a fucking mess. It was.
I completely forgot I even bought the game because I've been so scared to play it.
Yeah, it is very sad, and it's sad, but like it feels like
It's a good
cathartic.
sad. Yeah.
Like when you cry, you feel like you're having a good cry.
I cry very easily over games like that, so I'm tearing up even thinking about it.
It's
Aw.
it's a very beautiful game. It is just, yeah, it's like one of those games that I feel like you can't play like the whole way through. You sort of need to like break after you ferried a soul because you're like, I think I'm done. I'm done for the day. Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's definitely Spiss then.
We're having a moment where we're just like riling ourselves up with tears. We're like, make ourselves sad.
We are, and that's okay.
And that's
Bob's like,
okay.
oh wow, there's some souls in this room. That's pretty interesting. And like everyone's in floods of tears.
I'm glad though that everyone was
Oh.
able to see them and Spiss didn't just look like a lunatic.
Are you kidding me?
Into
We're all
the air.
lunatics. Fine.
Oh.
We're all insane.
Like, can you imagine if Spiss just turned to look at this like empty area and just started talking to it like it was a child?
Oh.
And the others are just like, huh?
The heartbreak I feel.
Hey, can I make another heartbreaking comment?
Yes.
Oh.
When was
Yeah.
the last time you think those kids were held by their parents? Because I'm sitting here imagining.
The last time those kids were like held by anyone loving was when Spiss sent them to the live stream.
And I am thankful that Spiss was able to do that. Goddamn.
Like, I imagine, like, the sending them one by one was Spiss just giving them a really big hug.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's Spiss
Crying.
either like taking them like by the hands or like giving them a hug or something.
Oh. We've set ourselves on a emotional journey. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna get a drink.
God.
Abby's like, I need water.
Right.
2 seconds. Hold on.
Abby's like, I need more water to cry.
I'm gonna go get a snack.
I should probably do that, but I don't want my parents to go, why are you crying? And I have to go, because a fictional character did something sweet.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay. Goddamn.
Oh.
All right,
Hi, Jesse.
I have returned.
You missed the sob fest.
Jesse, we've all
I
been
heard,
making
I
our
heard, I heard part of it.
we've all been making ourselves just cry this entire break.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine if Castilla tried to look into their soul lines and see what was happening
Oh my
during the
god.
experimentation. That would have been terrible.
Oh, yeah, no, I think it still was more like, okay, I'm already, like, mentally fucked up enough. I'm just gonna sit here and pray to God these kids will be okay.
Costello was able to recognize that was a bad idea and knew that and was like, Spiss has this.
Emotional support. Also, I think I didn't do that because I think the reason I'm so, like, upset about it is because I work with kids.
Aww.
And I'm just imagining one of our babies.
This is the thing I
You know,
hate
you don't
about
want that to happen.
this is the thing I hate about like Discord D&D. I want to reach over and give you like a hug.
I'm okay, I promise.
Oh.
It's a good cry. But I can't help but not imagine one of our 5-year-old faces. Okay. In silly news, Spiss is currently seeing a half Ganassi Castilla.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Spiss just chose to like ignore that for the moment.
When did you change races?
This is like this is something to acknowledge in a moment.
Why are you blue? Oh my god. I should
What?
have saved the lemonade for when I was crying.
Why is one of your eyes bright white?
What happened to you?
Are you dead? Are you half dead?
Wait, if you're supposed to look like
Yeah.
me, why are your eyes white? Why is your eye white?
I like to think like this, like there's the gradient on like the fingertips to the like elbow area,
Ooh,
but it like fades off.
that'd be cool.
I'm gonna have to draw these eventually.
I'm glad.
And back.
I'm glad.
Hi,
Owen.
Hi. I'm glad
Hello.
Cersei still had a spell slot to heal Castilla, because Spiss was actively putting in the middle of putting Cersei down to grab a health potion for Castilla,
Oh,
and then Cersei's like, "Nah, I got cure wounds," and I'm like, "Okay,
Don't
great."
worry.
Okay.
I have one spell slot left, which
One
is a
spell
third level
slot.
spell. And then I'm running on empty. I need to go to sleep.
we all. This has been the worst 24 hours for our characters, I think.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Like
I don't think
Vika
we've ever
has-
like ran until we've run out of stuff before. Whew.
I mean, I still got a few
Yep.
things left to do. So like we can pack a little bit more trauma in here.
No.
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 more.
We're all gonna be
Oh my
solving
God.
anyways. Yeah, I mean, let's be smart about this.
Yeah. Go to bed.
I got a levitate, I got a misty step, I got a command, 2 motes, the thunder flail charge.
I have one moat, and I'm almost back up to full health from that really good heal, but I have nothing.
I got 1 charge of magic awareness.
Oh, on the way back, because Castilla was still in like panic mode, could she have filled the ace?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And also, before we actually get back to the ship, I imagine Vikta would pull Castilla to the side and use mending to fix up Castilla's shirt.
Oh my God.
Sure.
Otherwise, she's did that? No, no. But I imagine she got pretty slashed because she got hit
Yeah,
3 times,
you
4
you
times.
got hit 3 times, I think. Yeah, from the big claw.
Yeah.
Most of, well, you can choose to keep whatever scars you want, but I mean, healing kills the.
Right. I will give her a single scar, at least 1 scar, because I want her to match me in my gallbladder. So I think that'd be funny.
Peggy managed to tear out Castilla's gallbladder during that.
Very specifically just the gallbladder. Nothing else.
Just the gallbladder. Did he eat it? Who knows?
I mean,
Midnight snack.
Where do you think he gets the extra
Oh.
bones from?
Oh my God.
Um,
Oh wait, no, Vel already has my gallbladder. So oh
Yeah,
well, no, this
and
is
it's mine.
Castilla's. So maybe Spiss has it. Who knows?
yeah.
Now Vikta has it like he had the guy's leg at the start of the campaign.
Oh my god.
Oh, Richard.
Richard.
R.I.P.
That's my
Richard.
dad's name.
It's like
That's
the
why I
one
get, like,
NPC
so-
that I'll never forget.
Every time we say Richard, I'm like, my father.
Yes.
We should scry on Richard. See how he's doing. See if he's alive.
You know what who we should scry on? Wiley.
Who?
That'd be smart.
I want to kill this motherfucker. But
I-
also,
There are a lot of people that we should scry on. Like,
we've gone over 2 months without scrying, guys. Out of game.
Oops.
We need to scry on more people.
Out of game because it's been 24 hours for like 2 months now, just with the situations at hand.
That's true.
I feel like there's also Isla. I feel like checking up on her.
I would love to see my mother, please.
No, not Isla. Ishta.
Ishta. Yes, we should. Well, also we're going to her town.
Yeah, but I do recall that Vikta gave Ishta a sending stone to keep in contact with them. That sending
Vic,
stone
call her Victor.
no longer works
Oh fuck.
because Vikta died,
Woo! Oh, of course he did.
leading to the infusion canceling, and Vikta
Oh,
needs
boy.
both sending stones.
We need to just harass Bob to be like, call verse, call verse, call verse.
Ishta probably thinks that Victor is just like dead. Because he's just been like, "Hey, Vikda, how's it going?" and gets like no response
Oh my god.
for like
Oof.
weeks.
Oof.
We should
He's
get her
like,
involved
"Well-"
because she knows like Isla and stuff, and Guck and Verse. Let's get the game back together. We're getting
And the band back together. God, I need a nap. That's Cersei in universe.
Before we like leave Bob, Spiss is gonna turn like back to him. If you find any more souls like them, please.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yes. I wouldn't dare. It seems like you have a thing you do, and I very much approve of it. So
Thank you. Alright. And she's gonna turn and follow after the others. Well, I guess
Alright.
still carrying Cersei, so Cersei was just there for that.
I'm just here for everything. Don't worry. Don't mind me.
Hi.
I'm in for this moment too.
she's just holding Cersei like Lulu from Final Fantasy X holds the dolls.
Lovely.
You're small.
I'm just small.
Yeah.
I just like to be involved.
Spiss watched Cersei get launched off of basically into the void, and nearly killed in one hit. So, if Cersei's happy to be carried, Spiss is like,
This was fun. I don't have to use my wings, and I'm elevated. This is like the perfect combo. I don't have to exert myself, but I can see everything.
And Spiss
If there's
knows from her friends.
conversation you guys want to have with each other while you're walking towards the ship, you can. If not, we can just cut to the ship.
God, everything is terrible. What the hell was all of that? We're gonna kill Wiley, right? Like, really murder him till he's like dust, pulp.
Oh, absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Great, perfect. I'm glad we're all on the same page because I was like, not just for like the fact that we all got put into little dimension holes, but also that was fucked up.
If
Like,
I
all of that,
Spiss,
super fucked.
Spiss, do you think you could prevent a soul from entering the life stream?
I was just
Out-
thinking that.
Out of all the beings in the world, he is one of them that deserves that fate.
And not be resurrected if we could manage that. But that sounds cruel. But also he's cruel, so fuck that.
I don't know, but I imagine if I can send trapped souls to the live stream, I don't see why I can't do the opposite and keep them. That sounds mean, but I think he's mean enough.
I mean, if you could like do it in a way that you could be like keep the body, but you could like. This sounds really dramatic, but you could keep the body and then keep casting a spell because there's that spell that stops things from being raised from the dead, and you could just keep casting it over and over again so he couldn't be raised from the dead.
I don't know if any of unless one of you two have access to that. I don't think that's something I can do.
aid someone. Sure. Aid someone who hates Wiley. I mean, Valen's a. Is Valen a cleric? Valen's the cleric, right? The religion, right? Or paladin,
Yes.
or something. They know, or they can learn that one of those spells that stops people from being resurrected. Just be like, hey, fuck this guy. Just keep casting his spell. I don't know. But I'm glad you're all alive. Anyway, that's the good part. We all survived. Hooray.
Did. Somehow.
I am definitely glad that we had swapped companions. Sarah was lifesaver. I don't know that.
She's good at that. She's good at keeping people alive. You know, and even though Rem tried to abandon us at one point,
Rem was very judgy.
he was very judgy. That is very true. But he was very helpful too. Yeah. I made him a cute little harness. Hold on. I pull out my little
Take it off the fucking
little
Elizabeth now.
vine-made harness
No,
that I made
mean
for
this
Rem.
tiny creature.
I imagine Rem is just slow. Like at first was just like slightly rattling in annoyance, but is now just making more and more noise, just making more and more noises in like I.
No, Rem, it's cute. Look, hold on. I grow little flowers on it. They look adorable.
Rem spits fire at it.
No! Oh. It's fine. I'll make you a different one. I'll make it cuter. That was the
Maybe-
problem, clearly.
Maybe we can make it fireproof too.
Oh,
I. Sorry for putting you through that. Vikta says it to Rem.
No, he was very helpful with helping us spot the vines.
that is true. He was the only one that was paying attention.
He was very good at. He's very good at charades.
He's so good at it.
I should try and find some way around that. Give you more than squeaks and clanks.
Oh no.
Oh,
Abby, you're the DM.
yes! I'm in charge now. We win! We beat everything!
I love
We kill Wiley.
every time Jesse leaves for just a moment. It's Abby, you're the DM.
5
And
seconds
we
later.
win.
Did I
We
leave
win
five
every
seconds?
time!
You left the voice call for like 5 seconds, not even.
Wow.
Mhm.
I still heard you throughout that whole thing.
Really?
No!
Oh. Damn it.
Our secret!
That's strange. All right.
Yeah.
I wonder if the server like restarted for a second.
Maybe.
Could have been. My brain had something to say and now it's gone. What were we talking about? Someone said. How to go back to the conversation. No, it's gone. Never mind.
Phil's probably just like dissociating this entire time. She is not processing anything being said.
So, we're like going to get everybody who's coming in the house, and then we're going to bed, right? Like, I know Bob said he wanted to talk to us, but like, I feel like my brain is not gonna comprehend the common language And also, I feel more comfortable when I have more than one spell slot available to me at all times.
This, I feel, is the most we could. This is the most that has happened to us in one period, in one day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think we should pick a big room and just pile in. And maybe not wake up for like a solid 36 hours. That's what I feel like I need.
Yeah.
But I guess first things first, get everybody else in the house that's now safe, but definitely wasn't 2 seconds ago.
Better than out here in the dark.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Let's make some lights so they don't have any problems coming in.
Good idea.
If we have to fight another Narakuga thing,
Oh God.
I think
Consider
I think I've already done my cool points today.
considering considering what the Nagakuga's skill sets, I feel like they would never. They seem to be more solo targets, not large groups.
We can
Or
help.
thankfully, do got my eternal flames.
Is the airship like docked and has like the ramp down so we could just walk up the ramp, or is it still like hovering to a point that we can't like necessarily walk straight on to it?
It's pretty much docked. They're just you guys are done. I'm giving you the time until you guys let me know that you're done.
Yeah, I feel like we're done.
I
Okay.
think we're done.
Sometimes it's just me waiting for you to be like, all right, well, I think we've had our conversation. Yeah, you would see the airship docked, and pretty much most of the individuals are on the outer side of the dock. It seems like a lot of the supplies have been moved out. They're just preparing it to move it into the house. It's all like on carts and stuff.
And is it like crew members that are doing the moving, or is
Yep.
it? Oh, that's kind of them.
For the crew, we can see nobody looks injured, correct?
No.
Great. That's a good thing.
All right. The house has been searched through, cleared out. Shouldn't be anything that can. It should be empty. Safe to stay the night, and however much longer it is needed for.
You see Johnny kind of step up. All right, well, I guess we're gonna be moving the stuff inside. Where you got us until this problem is resolved. This is our base of operations for the current moment. We've been, as I've told you before, generously paid
For Chase.
to assist in the dilemma Stick Heist here is having. So, all right, ladies, get everything inside, and you see the girls kind of start grabbing the carts and moving them. Some of the women have this almost unnatural strength to them. these carts aren't manned by horses or anything. They almost like the Chinese carts. They just grab them and start dragging them across, mostly effortlessly.
I love the I love the image of like this like 4 foot like this like 5 foot woman like really thin and scrawny picking up like picking up a barrel twice her size.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
I love it.
I assume a pot of the ship's enchantments.
The strength?
Yes.
No. Actually, no. The these ladies, they just seen their days. I don't know. I think it's the alcohol. There's stuff in there that seems to
You fucking liar.
give them the
That
brass.
makes no sense.
But
Is that fucking cool?
they tend to surprise me pretty often as well with the physical traits they tend to have. Quite frankly, I don't really allow anybody on my ship to work for me unless they're willing to take care of themselves. So,
All right.
I don't know the proper way to address you. Your Highness, Princess?
Which one is he looking at? There's two now.
He's
Oh,
he's
no.
looking at you. Well, he doesn't know that Cersei's a princess. But
Cersei! There's three actually.
Oh shit.
Princess.
Oh god.
Victor! Victor, help us, Victor!
Princess, Your Highness, do you have any idea how low that narrows it down?
He's looking at you, Castilla. He wouldn't know that Cersei's the daughter of. Well, I guess technically Cersei's not the daughter of the Fae Queen. She's the daughter of the duplicate of a Fae Queen.
Dilla?
And he wouldn't really acknowledge the fact that Cersei, or Aspicatus, is technically a princess, but
Good.
Counterpoint.
Not
It's
my
funny.
princess.
Hashtag not
he
my
looks
princess.
at Vikta. No, I'm just joking.
Hilarious turn of events, if that was true.
He looks directly at you, Castilla.
Yeah, sorry, yes, yeah.
Your folks obviously can be transferred in safely now if you want to get them. I had them to sit a little more inside the dock and not stand out here for safety reasons, obviously.
Much appreciated, thank you.
Of course. They're with this strange churchman who I do not want to be near for any longer. I will be assisting everyone else bringing the supplies within the ship, and I will be claiming my room. And if you need me, you can find me.
Claiming his room.
Aye.
And he begins to like walk off with the rest of the girls. He's not really carrying anything. Everyone else is pretty much doing the moving.
Castilla would like to get her parents, please.
Yeah. You walk into the dock and you see it mostly empty. Besides some of these, within the dock, there are these smaller, almost like mini air lifeboats mounted onto the wall.
Nice. Safety first, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, while we're in the sky.
And sitting towards the end of the dock is your mother holding your father, and I believe, if I remember correctly,
Papa.
yeah, Pop is there as well.
Papa.
I'm trying to remember who else is there.
Quinn went to go get siblings.
Yes.
Valen? Where's Valen? We haven't seen Valen.
Valen is also there.
Let's go.
Why am I blanking out on?
Birds?
Yes, verse. I'm like, why am I blanking?
Oh,
out on
both
his
are
name?
here. Yippee!
Yeah, they'd all stayed behind. They let you guys and Bob kind of go ahead.
Oh boy.
Valen kind of speaks up as you guys approach. Ah, I see that everything must be taken care of. Either that or Bob is dead. Nonetheless, we can move and carry on.
Yeah,
But-
Bob's
He's
alive.
definitely dead.
Bob
Hmm.
is going through the kitchen and dining room after we dealt with the biggest threats.
Bit of a fib. We kind of can't die, so.
Does he just lean over and whisper that to the other, like,
He kind of says it just
casually?
awfully. Yeah, he's like, yeah, we kind of been. Some of us have been trying to die. We can't. Your mother's has been fine, and your father, on the other hand, I've been trying to approach him and just to further study his ailments to see what I can do, but without success. Nonetheless,
Thank you for trying, Alan.
of course, it interests me. So,
Sorry, this is just important to me now. You don't agree with what Wiley has done, correct?
Wiley's experimentations. No, I understand the fact that magicians and scientists, nonetheless, they correlate depending on whether they use magic or not. It's pretty much the same thing. Tend to fall under a less moral route for results. So, while I understand the things he does, I don't necessarily condone them. Why? Did he leave quite a mess in there?
You could say that.
True. I feel that. Trapping. Now, Vikta says this part in a hushed tone to not alert anyone nearby. Considering I feel like trapping the souls of innocents along with children falls into that category.
Trapping souls, I don't think necessarily Wiley was doing, but experimenting on individuals we did find him doing.
In that case, experimentations, horrid ones,
Of course.
leading to the trapping of souls.
There's a lot you do not know about the Doctor. There's a reason why we are trying to keep a tab on him. There are very few individuals we are threatened by. And that man's intelligence and insatiable thirst to find out if he can, not whether he should or not. Well, you've seen Eden.
Yes. I do not, considering the other changes that have happened to the rooms, resulting the rooms connected. The library being Castilla when it changed when it seemed to change when it was disconnected from the pocket dimension it was seemingly a part of, so I do not know if the basement remains. But there were various computers having a large amount, seeming to have a large amount of data about his experiments. If they still remain in this dimension, that has been yet to be seen.
Wiley left all this information behind. Well, you did say they were creatures whose experimentations were there. Perhaps he'd left them essentially guard. Perhaps he left in a hurry. That man is very thorough. Well, that's neither here nor now. Perhaps we can see it when we get there. It has been a long night. By the way, Vikda, was it?
Yes.
You are a practitioner of the arcane arts.
Yeah.
Do you ever find your curiosity escaping you at times?
If it is in the if what you're implying is in the manner of reaching the point of what Wiley has done. Once or twice, the thought has occurred, but quickly squashed down at acknowledging the moral implications of such actions.
He kind of puts his hand on your shoulder. It's a good sign you still keep some of that rationality or morality. It gets the best of us sometimes. Your former master, per se, for lack of a better term, teacher, being another example of someone who's done things they're not proud of in their youth. It is a thin rope to walk across when you study the arcane arts.
I have heard several tales and warnings regarding others that have fallen. I do not intend to ever reach that low.
You say that, but in the very small amount of time I've met you, I've found similarities to Wiley when he was younger. We're quite old and we've been here for quite a while. And while I don't think you're heading to that direction by any means, I'm not making any accusation. I only speak through what I know and what I see, and I tend to try to keep it factually correct. There's a lot of similarities to you and Wiley. Though there's a turn Wiley took, obviously. But when he was a younger kobold, he was ambitious. And he had good intentions. I find myself from time to time remembering the words of a old mage hunter from my time.
There you go. Honorable mention.
Just type in that.
And unfortunately, as much as I don't like to give him credit for a lot, I'm yet
was apt at his job, I'd say.
He wasn't just apt. He was mostly correct. Time is your biggest enemy. And it's not a matter of whether or not curiosity takes the best of you. It's a matter of when.
My hero, or see yourself. I quote that too much for this campaign, but it feels real right now.
Valen casually going, don't go off the deep end. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Wiley was my responsibility back in the day. Bob's as well. I don't plan to make the same mistake twice. Bob has a lot of faith in you. All of you. But specifically you, Vikda. He recognizes a talented tinker when he sees one. And the fact that you also mess with the arcane arts is something you have above the old man. And he begins to kind of step away towards the house. I will see the rest of you inside. If you have any questions involving, well, just about anything you think I might know, especially the divine and above, I will be in my room.
As Valen walks away, I imagine Vikda is left just as like I imagine Vikda just sort of like stands there just looking at the Arcanist gauntlets in his like on his hands, just contemplating right now.
Kill.
Did you just say kill?
Yeah. That's Emily speaking, by the way. That is absolutely not Castilla.
You see, that's the exact opposite direction that Vikda wants to end up going.
I meant kill the thought. Vikda. Kill the bad
Oh,
thought.
that's not. I was like, damn.
Sorry.
No, go kill Valen. No.
Emily's over here like, do it.
Take him out. Take the shot.
Join the dark side.
Take the shot.
Go for the shins.
If anybody can kill Valen, it's Vikda. He has magic back, guys. What can Valen do?
What can Valen do? He's only a little immortal and a
If he's like
cleric.
a level
Well,
20 cleric, he'll have
Kathy,
divine intervention.
I have a clarification question. Are we talking they're mortal in the sense of like when Uranus was chopped up into tiny bits kind of thing in Greek mythology? Or like, how does that work?
There is no form of them being able to die. They've tried everything. The only thing, like, Bob was wounded for so long, but he was healing slowly over time. And it's not because he has an ability to heal. It's because his body was just reverting back.
Universe is like, you wish.
Bob has mentioned before to you that there was a time where he was split in half pretty much.
Oh my god.
He had woken about a month later in the same place, perfectly intact. It's just an over time thing. They just revert back over time.
So hypothetical, this is just me talking. This is not me saying we're going to do something like this. If we were to chop them up into very tiny pieces, obviously they'd feel it. That's the sad part. But they wouldn't be awake. And if we continuously kept chopping up the pieces, like every time they started to grow, like what? Is that a way? I don't know. That sounds awful. But I'm
Like
trying to think of like the logistics.
Could we put them in a blender?
Pretty much.
They would revert back.
Meatloaf?
The only thing that has been shown to be able to kill them off is the one thing they don't want to die from, and that is things involving the warp.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
So theoretically, if we made them, if we chopped them up and made them into meatloaf and then ate them.
Okay, now we're
We've gone
probably into dangerous territory.
All rip out from your insides from them reforming.
Emily, you started this by going into the chopping up into
I-
like mincemeat, okay?
I did, but now you're talking about boring people again, Belle.
I'm going into
Well,
cannibalism.
I mean, if we eat them and take some very powerful laxatives.
Technically, it's only cannibalism if they're the same race as you.
I
Okay, now we're.
I
now
regret
we've gone
starting
off the
this.
deep end.
I feel like I'm in a Tuesday session right now.
I regret starting this.
Anyway, Castilla's family.
Yeah. Let's go back
They
to the
heard
facts.
all of this. No, no.
We've been
They
saying
heard
this-
what Valen said.
Your
Nothing
papa
else, hopefully.
kind of steps up to you, Castilla, and goes, Castilla, you seem injured.
Oh, yeah. I got a bit hurt down there. I am not okay, but I'm not dying. So, yeah.
Imagine jazz hands when she says that.
I'm
Oh,
not
there's
dying.
the she has the tiredest, most depressed jazz hand look. Very tired. It's been
Your
a day.
mom kind of speaks up. You all need a rest.
It has been a very, very long day.
I think I've almost died like 3 times now. Within 24 hours, so that's been fun.
Vikda, you notice that Verse hasn't said a word, and he's kind of looking out of the dock, and there's like a very stern look in his face.
Uh-oh.
Vikta is going to separate from the group, walking over to Verse. Is there something on your mind?
Valen's not very gentle with words, but that's not concerning. It just stung a little, is all. I just cannot imagine what Wiley did. I would not like to.
That's an understandable desire to have.
There's a guilt to me, Victor. It's hard to shake. And I am glad you are not in a position where you feel such a guilt.
I'm just glad that you are managing to pull yourself back. Have been pulling yourself back far above where you were before. From what you've said, that is what it's mainly based off. My statement is mainly based off of just still just glad that you're here.
Wiley is a good reminder of how things go in the ways. Arguably, probably. A different kind of bad. It wasn't much of an experiment on individuals, but the tyrant he was particular. He had these subjects, these entrapped beings in his tower. He tried many things to find some sort of cure. That may sound to you like it was good intention. but it was selfish. And he he'd done so, attempting to by any means necessary, to figure out a form to cure the ailment. He called it Titanism. The alteration of one's body to form into these titans. The tyrant spoke of them from where he came from and how they were so commonplace. One day, I'd gone somewhere I shouldn't have. Into his room within the tyrant's tower. A specialized room that he usually keeps hidden. But I'd figured out how to enter. My curiosity got the best of me. I wanted to know what it was he kept returning to every time. He wasn't a very good man, and it was strange to see sadness in his face whenever he left the room. I saw what was in there, and I figured out why he was doing the things he was doing. And I don't think I can hate the man, even though I do not condone his actions. I am surrounded by the arcane individuals who show me that we are fated to end in a villainous position if given the time. I knew Wiley. He was my apprentice before you. When I had seen you, I hesitated to take you in. The first time I shooed you away. And you stayed out there waiting. You didn't cease pester me about being my apprentice. And that was because Wiley started off very much the same as you did. And I didn't want to make the same mistake again. A kobold, so interested in magic. It was almost like a sign when I saw you again. And his actions, I take responsibility for.
You have to feel that. It's I understand that I do understand where that's come from, but just because you get giving someone a tool such as magic is not. You don't exactly you giving someone a sewing needle and you don't exactly expect them to start stabbing. That is best analogy I can come up with on the spot. But
I
Wiley is still the one who chose to take the route he made. Sure, you may say you could have done a plethora of things, but he is still the one that chose to go down this path.
I appreciate it, Vikda. I really do. And what keeps me going is knowing that you do not follow the similar trajectory. But at the time I was teaching Wiley, I was not the verse you knew. The things I put into that boy's head, the knowledge, the ideas, it was my fault. And others suffer for it now. I do not mean to put this burden on your shoulders. Whether it's you or me, I need to correct my mistake before more people follow a similar fate.
I can assure you that me and my friends will be doing whatever we can to ensure that as few people as possible fall under that man's atrocities. And for those we in time for, give them the help that we can.
He kind of pats your shoulder. He gives you a nod, but he doesn't really say anything. And he begins to walk towards the house.
Vikta's gonna linger there longer, watching watch for Verse to get about halfway to the house, then rejoin the group.
Your mother speaks up, Castilla. Your father's been very antsy. I don't think he liked the ship ride at all.
Yeah.
So it would probably be best we get him to a room. If the room is large enough, me, him, and Pop Pop could just share one room. He seems to be calm around Pop Pop, so
He's calm around Papa. God. Fathers. First, yeah, no. Yeah. We can, yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Bob has said that there are a very large amount of rooms available, so I doubt I doubt you will have much trouble in finding to accommodate you three.
If possible, though, could we check the room you pick first?
Of course. I can do whatever's necessary to help. If no one there knows how to cook, I can assist. Though I think maybe Johnny's girls. Well, actually, I would like to cook.
No. Something normal.
Yeah. There's a lot of
Yeah.
alcohol involved in the things they cooked, and I think I
Yeah.
would like for us to have something healthy.
Yeah. That would be wonderful, Mom.
To be fair, alcohol is a decently good disinfectant for a lot of the meal for a lot of things.
Not the amount I saw them putting. The food was practically swimming in it.
Is alcohol supposed to do something?
Oh, God, I forgot that you don't
For it's
that.
For cooking or for other things?
I don't know.
it is a drink consumed for enjoyment of it.
It gets you drunk.
It's a sort of drug. Something that with your anti-poison pendant would be negated.
Spencer's gonna look at Cersei, like still holding Cersei. What's a drug?
I'm not doing that tonight. I already got I once off that damn tranquilizer we did.
Look, that's fair. To be fair, I did. I dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah, that's why Spencer's asking Cersei.
And you guys begin to escort the queen and the king and the king.
The king,
And the king and the king.
And all of the king.
the queen, and the king, and the king, and the princess, and the princess, and the princess, and Vikda.
Yeah.
Oh, and Vikda.
As we're walking, can I give? We're all just giving the gift that Victor gave us of eternal light to other people, but can I give? I'll give it to Magnus because I feel like, yeah, I don't know. Hold the torch for your lady. I don't know.
Hold
I
the
give
torch
him
for your husband and wife.
Of course.
just the eternal flame. That's not what it's called. You know what I mean. I give it
Yes, the legendary item Eternal Flame.
the eternal flame.
Eternal flame.
Continual
yeah.
flame.
That's the one. Thank you.
Continual.
Sword of a thousand
Continual flame. I give my one to Magnus, so they have it for their room, but also for the walk.
Thank you. It should assist, especially if there's no light source within the house, which I would like to hope perhaps there is.
No worries.
Were there when we were in there? Can I ask that?
Sure. You all, as you head towards the house, you enter within the front. You see the various amounts of all of Johnny's girls, basically, pretty much just tidying up the place. Johnny's kind of just lounging on one of the couches.
Of course.
And you do see lights turned on. They're not fires. There are these small crystals on the chandeliers that give off a very bright white light to them.
Is there electricity in this house?
Not exactly the same. They are enchanted crystals that illuminate.
Cool.
You see Bob kind of walking in down from the steps as Verse It seems they exchanged a few words while Verse continues to walk up. I've checked everything. We seem to be fine. I found out that we now have a basement, which is a thing. The various rooms down there seem to be unoccupied except for a couple of cephalopod-like creatures that I had to kill, but besides that, we're fine.
Like octopus.
Yeah, that is what octopi, squids. But there were creatures that resembled the ones all the way back from the lake.
Oh, those guys.
Besides that, everything seems to be fine. Though, the lab was a thing. I just yes. It doesn't seem like there are any more experimentations left behind. There's a lot of information on their notes, as well as his operating system. But that's neither here nor there. This is stuff we should worry about when we're all rested. If I remember correctly, I did go a bit overboard when I built the house. The rooms are very large, so feel free. This is your Vikda has the key. This is now your ownership, as well as the base of operations for us for the time being. I've picked the room somewhere within the top floor. The rest are for your choosing. I did pay Johnny a large sum of money for his assistance in all this. Dark Mancels. Those are the creatures. They're called Dark Mancels. I was trying to remember what they're called in D&D. Yeah, they were smaller Dark Mancels.
Oh, those things. Okay.
Yeah. But in the sum of money I paid him, I was able to have his shipmates, especially if they're going to spend the time here, to tidy up the place, so you won't have to worry about the cleaning, except for probably your rooms, since you're going to organize them anyways.
I like to imagine that all of us are so tired that we're all just gonna stare in like, huh, what?
That like one eye blink thing at a time.
Barely standing up just by leaning on each other.
Please, you all should rest. The more serious conversation probably left for tomorrow. We have a couple of problems at hand, obviously. One, Wiley's information, or whatever he left down there, should absolutely be sifted through at some point. Wiley was an intelligent man, regardless of how much of a monster he was. So there's bound to be information down there that's important or can assist. There's also where we're gonna go next. What our decisions are going forward with our problem.
I do believe that earlier it was discussed to head for. I do not remember the name
Alicia.
of Alicia. Yes,
The capital.
for Alicia.
I do think we should have a proper conversation. I am fully with you in some of your decisions. And I may have cut you off in some earlier. But there's a lot at hand. There's a lot that we can possibly do.
Is that your kind way of saying that that's a dumb idea? And
No,
we should perhaps take 2 seconds and think.
I do not think it is a dumb idea, genuinely. There are so many paths. But one thing's for certain. The people of this land are currently split apart from the conflicts and the new rule of power and what they've been dealing with the past month. And I don't see us convincing everyone, or at least the majority of them, to have a reason to join against our invader.
As far as we can tell, most serious crimes and serious crimes and actions that is participating in this land's instability was what the public sees as the assassination of Isla. Seeing her in public, interacting with her, if possible, would allow for the start of things.
I'm just afraid that it might.
Backfire?
Yes.
Draw attention.
Cause more questions than answers, cause more confusion.
They
There's
also have, they have Impulse, who can, and she does she kind of grips her shirt and pulls to the side to mimic tearing herself into somebody else. And could be like, hey, I've been here the whole time, kind of thing, for the queen.
Disguise herself.
Mhm.
Yes.
These Ain sisters seem to have their own tricks individually, and they are quite nasty. But there's something I've noticed about them. And there's something that my companion has also noticed about them and noted. The sisters were.
Jesse, you cut out there. The sisters, what?
Oh. All the sisters were their own person at some point before they were placed as the word's escaping me.
The
Tempered?
material plane?
Oh, sorry.
Being placed
I-
into the material plane?
No.
Tempered?
Tempered?
Not tempered. Technically, they're not.
Primordialized?
Parts of a whole.
Yeah. They were vessels. They became vessels, essentially. And those personalities are still there. They all seem to share the inherent nature of wanting to blip things out of existence. Core design that's ingrained in them being pieces of Ayin now. But their original personalities linger, and I can see it. What does controlling this continent do with any of ambitions? It seems the various moments in my wounded time at Eden when everything kind of went to shit. Amongst seeing the conversations and interactions you were having with sisters don't always tend to agree. And that's when something my companion told me put something into my mind. Primordials follow their nature. But these conduits, these individuals, for the primordials that do take hosts, their personalities I was told that one of them should be Ayin. Ayin's always amongst her sisters, or sub other half, very consciousness of Ayin. One of those sisters wasn't originally mortal. Just to figure out who. Another thing he wanted to place in my information that alarmed him when you had a conversation with Valen. You mentioned there were 5.
We did. We did mention it.
There should only be 4, including Ayin.
Oh.
Did one split like how, she could that whole thing?
Valen has this ability to be able to. He knows a lot. His information is with the primordials, while not complete anywhere near, considering how old these creatures are. The information he does have is wrong. The last recorded Ayin system, or mortal, changed into Ayin sister, was from our realm. Scientist woman.
Raven.
I do not know what her actual name is. I did see you. Yes. She should have been the last. The time span between new vessel vast, and I mean vast, mortal vast. The 5th one you mentioned, they never really showed their face, kind of veiled.
Wasp.
Yeah. The scary one. I mean, they're all scary, but she's scariest. Is that a word?
It is now.
Do you ever consider maybe she's not?
She's not what?
You ever considered the possibility that she isn't one of the beings?
I mean, I think it probably like crossed our minds at one point that she was maybe like I was gonna say like the mom, but that seems not right.
But she
Yeah,
also, I mean, in the visions that
Yeah,
at least I've seen with all of them interacting, there were 5. Maybe not 5 sisters, but she's been interacting with them.
The sisters are tricky. They lie to
Yeah.
each other. They lie to many. Which is why they give themselves those names. Impulse. The various other names you've given me. They do that so that neither of them know who the actual Ayin is among a crowd of them.
God, we're just playing Among Us now.
Which one's the imposter?
Who's the imposter?
It is possible that Ayin herself is allowing this 5th individual act like they're amongst them, to even take up a name, like if there's a 5th sister. But why?
You're like a whole, if they want it to happen hard enough, then like it will become true. You know how like you pray, no, you don't pray, like you worship something so much that it becomes a primal.
Or it could
Titan.
be
Thank you.
Satan. Or the aspect of we focus so much on one, we don't worry about the others. Distraction.
Whatever Ayin's motivation is, it is a concern. You mentioned chaos.
Like happy.
Right.
Have you
Unfortunately,
met? Sorry.
I have not. Valen has only met chaos, and that was once. That was because Valen seemed to have piqued chaos's interest, which I hear is not very easy to do.
Oh, great.
A lot of this information even surpasses us. I have a feeling that we got strung along with something that we never knew we were dealing with. If only Zephyr was here.
Was one of the seats, right? We've confirmed that. Not the balance seat. Are they the balance seats? 3 seats.
He used to be one of the seats. Yes.
Did you know the fact that he worked with our friend Raven, apparently? I don't know if we brought that up once. They were like doing something in the vision. What were they doing?
They were doing research on
Yeah.
something. The orb, the portal.
They were in.
There was a portal.
Raven. Raven was Zephyr's wife.
Shut up! We're getting lore.
A
Hot
little
damn.
marriage.
A lot of the original reason why Zephyr found us, and a lot of his purpose for banding our group when we were younger, not just to save the realm, but he had his own reasons, more selfish. I say selfish in lightly. His wife was turned into an Ayin sister, and in the process, he forgot her name. Or was not allowed to remember her name. And she forgot her own. And he studied to find a way to bring her back, to revert the process, to unlink her. As you can see, we did so to no avail. Zephyr had this knowledge. He knew so much. To the point where it seemed that Chaos himself had his... He kept him under his watch. Not like a mentor, but he was threatened. At those very last moments, when we slayed the beast, we would later find out it was nothing but a creation of one of these sisters. We found out we were roped, puppeted to where we went. Our actions, purposely, ambitions lined. And we found that book. And those orbs. And we try to rewrite things. And all it did was fuck everything up. Worst of all, nothing was ever. All that effort for nothing. Zephyr was genuinely a good man. He was more than a man. There was this sense. I've only ever felt this sense before once of someone you meet, just you can tell they were born to be something more. That was the seat of balance. Sabik. Sabik and Zephyr had rivalry, but they were close friends. And it almost seemed like they always had a plan. Individually, not together. Sabik had her own group. And here we are. Plans gone to shit. Neither of them are any. The only seat of power here is Gawkin. We don't even know where he is.
The
any constellation I have Sabik's mouth. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
Right, that was there. In the ship.
Yeah. Maybe that's a good sign that things will lighten up. Yeah.
You pardon. Very hard for me not to overhear things amongst our travels together. I don't do it
We
on
do
purpose.
talk quite loudly, to be fair.
I don't think you have that mask for no reason. You remind me a lot of
Remind you a lot of who? Sorry, your mic cut out again.
Sabi.
Is that a good or bad thing?
It is only the highest form of calm.
Great. Great thing.
Sabik and Saphir they were a whole different breed.
Kind of bleeding into that. Once jealousy had said to me that, well, God, I had it in my head this whole conversation. Damn it! Hold on.
Trace it back.
Grace,
Trace
Grace,
it back.
Grace.
You'll be fine.
Hold on. You were always her favorite to me, which doesn't make sense to me. Sabik, I don't know. It's something that's been on me a bit. The fact that an Ayin sister is saying something like that, even though maybe not isn't an Ayin sister, or maybe it's Ayin herself. Who knows? Who the fuck's favorite am I? I have no idea. I don't like it. But it's been grinding my gears. Non-existent gears anymore, but
Seems you have answers that you need to know. You don't know specific she refers to.
not at all. Because it was past tense, but I mean, you were always were. Emphasis on maybe it's somebody who's dead. Once was. But obviously that doesn't make sense because I don't really know anybody. And the only important female figures in my life are my mom. Don't really have much else. At least who knew me before that point, because obviously that's changed. I love my friends. But it's a weird comment to make to somebody you've technically never met. So, yeah.
Would the Ains have known Sabik? Because
Oh,
maybe,
yes.
maybe now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it was like he sensed Sabik in you. If you were like on a physical and presumably acting level, you remind Bob of Sabik. So maybe she was like, you got a little Sabik in you, and you were always her favorite, but like the you is like the you that gives her Sabik vibes. I don't know.
Maybe it
just
was
popped
just to
into
be
my head.
herself. I was wearing my mask that night.
You are Sabik.
Let's not go. No, no, let's not. No,
I'm sorry.
Sophie.
I'm sorry. I'll
That's
stop. I'll stop.
that's weird when you sit down and think about it.
I'm so sorry. I'll stop. I think I'm deluded. I don't know what's happening.
Gotcha.
You should all rest. True. There's a lot happening. There's a lot places we can go. Your plan seems very sound, but I do warn you, rallying into not going. Maybe we should get Kaleidoscope's name out there.
Oh, by being heroes, doing good things.
Gather some goodwill.
Yes. Rather than being on wanted posters for kidnapping and killing people.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Hmm.
Yeah,
We're the true heroes.
I'm going
We
to save
saved
the
your
town.
child, and we got your cat out of a tree. That sort of thing. Probably
I
bigger
was
than
thinking more making people not mind controlled, because there's that possibility that it's just random people out and about, and you know, making sure people get into town safe and sound,
Kill
but
an
also saving cats out of trees would be good.
kill an Arakugara too. Well,
That would
three.
also be pretty good.
There's also Pearl. She's
as in. Wait, she disappeared, right? She left with. Her name escapes me.
Staff.
Staff.
Thank you, staff.
It could Calliope, but not.
she seemed to have found what she was going to do next. And she seemed like she didn't want us to follow her. She wanted us to let you know. She's back at the guild. Underground within that temple.
And
Where you can get to the moon.
oh shit, that's Emily, but also probably Castilla.
Seems like there's something she knows. She might have figured. She still shares memories with Anastasia. Perhaps something in there was jogged. Which is why I mentioned that there's a lot of things you can do next. Also, while very rash and not like me, I think sneaking within the castle to find information isn't out of hand either.
Oh,
You shouldn't be telling us this verse, or
you're
Bob. My
speaking
God,
my language.
you already know what we're gonna do because of this.
At the very, well, before we would, a preparations absolutely will be taken.
But it needs to be a true in and out.
Yes, sir. Castilla gets that.
You don't know what this Ayin sister is capable of, or what she has in there. You don't know the state of, and I apologize, Spiss, your parents are in. But knowing where our enemy is would be very, and what our enemy has done to their current stronghold would be good information.
It's a takedown.
So sweet, so
Uh,
yeah. That may So a lot of
Perhaps
things we can think about.
we don't.
She says, looking very like she's like, I want to sneak in now. You've said it was an option.
Perhaps we just don't tell your mother, Castilla, what our next decisions are.
or Quinn.
If
Quinn's
that,
gonna kill me.
yeah, if that ends up being one of them. I am not a stranger to taking dramatic and drastic measures, especially if the results can be great, but with safety, obviously.
We will see. Red is still in that area.
When the time comes, I will hand.
Are you sure you want to handle Red? I mean, it seems a little personal.
We've gotten into our bouts before. It is
Oh,
an
dear
old
God.
thing. Besides, Red is strong of will. I'm sure I can probably knock him out of it.
You think that's a thing? Like, you're so good buddies that you can get through? Or are you just gonna, like, hit him really hard?
I would rather gamble on his hatred of being under someone else's control. This isn't new grounds for Red.
Oh, okay.
He used to share the same body. Rather unsavory, draconic individual until he finally was able to resolve it. So I'm sure he's in there. It might just take the right, maybe not a hit to the bullet would be fine. He can take it.
You can take a bullet.
Not a hit,
mean,
but a bullet is fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just shoot him a couple times, it'll be alright.
Yeah, okay, I'll
Ye-
shoot him a bit in the gut. He'll be fine.
We don't want to hit him, but maybe
I've
just
done
like
worse to him.
shoot him. You know,
I mean, he is immortal.
just the
That's true.
implication.
It's
That,
just
now.
funny.
the implication of shooting him is better than hitting him is just so funny.
For the end result of knock some sense into him, yeah,
Don't get in close. We've seen the danger of that.
I would not
Him at
want
bay.
to, at the very least, kill him, considering he is under a magical control that is warp related.
Yeah.
So just knock some sense.
I mean, I feel positive that that's an option. So
That's enough talking. Taken too much of your time. You should truly rest, honestly. Your next location should be the going to. Let us handle the rest. Morning, we'll decide on what we do next.
yes. Good night. Good night to you, Bob.
Of course. Good night. And he continues walking down. I need to make sure they don't break anything before I head.
Just one last thing.
Of course.
You said there was a basement. That you found some things in. Where is that located?
Connected to the library, presumably.
Yes.
Is it open?
I didn't find anything down there, and I kill every strange dark mentals. So I left it open.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
And this will follow them. The others upstairs.
before we go upstairs, I just want to. I've been doing this in my head the entire time since you said that Johnny was like lounging on a sofa. Just in his head, telepathically, he's gonna hear. Ceci's gonna try her best to like cover her own internal voice and be like, "This is your conscience, and this is your conscience speaking, Johnny. You should really be helping putting this stuff away. Like, don't you think it's a little awkward just sitting there and watching everyone else do it. It would be really good for you. Just she's like,
Oh yes, because that is exactly what you say to yourself. This is your conscience speaking.
yeah, this is your
Me, boy, the
I did it to the
PS5.
guy playing cards, and it worked with the man playing cards.
God, that was a while ago.
You see Johnny chuckle
Everyone's conscience speaks to them.
as he's laying on the couch, and he goes, "Nice try." If anyone's in tune with themselves, I'd probably be the closest. I'm exactly where I want.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, this is. Fuck off! I say out loud, really loudly.
You have talked to Johnny in his head before, so.
I know, I was just trying to hide my voice, but it wouldn't work because it's in my head.
When you yell "fuck off," you startle Spiff and she drops you. Because she doesn't know that you're talking in Johnny's head, so so Cersei just randomly yells "fuck off" out loud in Spiff's ear.
What?
Oh,
Why?
What? Huh?
nothing. It's fine. It's, the voices. That's all.
What are yours?
Sometimes.
Viktor's gonna continue walking up the stairs, slightly shaking his head.
Spiff picks
Right.
Cersei back up and.
I assume for tonight you're all sharing a room.
God,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
What kind of question's that?
You enter the first available room, just because you're trying to find someone.
Pure exhaustion.
And the rooms are beautiful. Though they require a little cleaning beforehand, they're a little dusty. The rooms are designed very in tune with the rest of the house. They have this regal look to them. The bed is huge. Whether or not it was meant for one person or not to sleep in it, it seems like Bob wasn't kidding when he said he kind of over designed everything within the house. Each room has its own bathroom.
Nice.
There's large dressers and cabinets and stuff within these rooms. The bed is, at the very least, the king in size.
At least. Oh my god.
And yeah, it's almost like walking into one of those historical drama British with their huge, humongous, ridiculous rooms. And they're kind of all like this. They have different designs to them, but they've all seemed to be large rooms.
Are they like slightly? Because they've still got stuff in them, but like in regards to like blankets, pillows, that kind of thing, they're like slightly furnished or like
Yeah, they're furnished.
unmodel?
The bed doesn't have the furnishing on it. It seems like you easily find this like bed piece at the very end of the bed that opens up, and within it there are the various pillows and blankets. And most of the things that are dusty around here are like the countertops and the floors and stuff from not many people from the house pretty much being unoccupied for a long time. Even while Wiley was here, it seemed like he only really cared about the first floor and the basement. The rest of the house was unimportant to him, from what it seems like.
I start pulling out the pillows and struggling with the duvet. Because it's a massive.
Vikda definitely casts arcane lock on the door. We're gonna roll d6 for the Arcanist Gauntlets to trigger. Hopefully, that is a 5. So yes, they do. But yeah, arcane lock's now on the door.
Okay.
Let's go.
I feel like we haven't made a board in a while.
The arcane lock opens to Kaleidoscope, unsurprisingly.
Sticky. Yeah, no pillow fort time.
We haven't made one in so long. What were we rolling for it? Was it Dex?
Yeah,
Is that what we were doing?
You would roll. I would say 2 people can roll for the with advantage, since you would, if you would
Dex?
all be moving. And no, it's I believe I did like performance or something like that.
Oh, I think it was.
I'm not rolling.
I got -1
Somebody
to
else
that.
roll.
What were we?
I have a
Wait,
0.
performance?
Yeah.
I have a +4.
I have a +1.
You 2 roll, please.
This is embarrassing. Oh, this is the first dice roll I've rolled today. Fun. Well, apart from combat.
God.
15! I think this is my first
Yay!
dice roll today.
It's at advantage, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, do we get
You
advantage?
have to roll again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's 4 of you, so.
I just test rolled a 19.
Oh
I'm
well, it
test
doesn't
rolling
matter for
myself.
me.
You got a nat 20.
I got 2
I'm
15s.
test-
I don't know if that cut out.
Yeah,
but I
no,
was
I'm
very
not good at
excited.
this, guys.
I got 15 and
Yeah.
15.
I am not assisting. It's 30.
The pillow fort is extra fantastic this time around, especially with
We got royal pillows.
the royal furnishing that is within these rooms.
That's all we were missing.
extra expensive materials.
Extra expensive materials.
We just need
Cersei
really
gives
big.
her little extra touch, growing the various flowers within the
Aw.
corners of the tops of the pillow forts. Yeah, very beautiful.
Just need really big blankets and pillows
Yes.
instead of piecing them all together.
I don't know if you've ever been on a king size, but you guys can
That
definitely fit. They're
That's like room
huge,
for 5 people.
and they're
imagine-
unnecessarily big.
I imagine we're making the pillow fort on the bed due to its size.
Yeah,
It's
it's
absolutely
so good.
awesome.
Like that,
It's
I imagine like that would just be the comfiest we have ever been. Honestly, I feel.
Mhm.
And unless there's anything else
Fully
you guys want
flop.
to do or talk about before you go to sleep,
Phil's throwing her back in the corner. She's not even doing her ritual.
Oh no.
Night, night, termite.
Spiss,
Oh no.
Oh,
as
God.
you're by yourself, kind of looking through your thing, you find something in there that you didn't.
Oh, your little gift.
Oh, the gift.
You find what looks like to be a leather pouch, kind of like not a pouch, but like a leather holder,
Water skin?
rectangular in shape, and it opens up. Got a little lock on the front of it. Not
Ooh.
like a key lock, but just it's looped in to hold itself.
Mm-hmm.
Not a water skin. It's kind of like a
Like a little envelope looking pouch.
no. It's like what you would see on a utility belt. There's something in there. It's rectangular. It opens up.
Oh, yeah, like
Oh.
the
Latch.
pouchy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess pouch is right. Doesn't look like a.
I think I drew one on Cersei's belt.
It has the container, the pouch itself has these almost strange, intricate designs rimming the very edges of. Val.
I think you cut out there because I don't.
Oh,
Yeah, there was a long sequence of seemingly
Yeah.
no one talking.
Oh, see, I heard all of that. How
Really?
weird is that?
I didn't.
Are you
I heard
kidding
every
me?
single word. So I was like,
the
Jesse,
last
I was like,
the last thing
"Val,
I
are
said
you
was
alive?"
that you see a pouch with the intricate designs in the corners of it.
Okay.
Intricate
it mimic a
designs in
book?
the corners.
Yeah, they're almost like they're not intricate and weird. They're just it's definitely like fancy, like the corners of these,
Like gilded.
the rims,
sort of.
kind of. Yeah.
Okay, so the pouch itself is the gift. There's nothing in the pouch?
Do you open it, Spiss? You're alone. You're looking through your. You're a little separated from the group, looking through your bag.
It's a
Spiss
glitter
has,
bomb.
Spiss has found many things in her bag just randomly left for her.
This is like, did I steal this?
No, just left for her by the others in the group or just from other people.
Oh yeah.
She would have no hesitation on just opening this. So yeah,
You unclip the metal latch in the front, and you flip it open, and you see what looks like. It looks like it's holding cards with.
like playing cards.
Hilarious.
No.
Jack of many things.
Oh no.
Fuck off. No.
That would be so funny. It probably isn't, but that would be fucking hilarious.
This just draws the entire deck right then and there.
Draws the card of death.
Spiss, no idea. Makes a black hole.
Explodes.
Destroys the universe, ends the campaign.
Jesus
Jesse, what are the
Christ.
cards?
Do we win?
Jesse,
Yes.
what are the cards?
You can tell they're kind of in the holder. It perfectly holds them, so you only see the top of the cards.
The true question is,
God.
does Spiss pull a card?
The question is, no, actually, yeah, that is the question.
What does the back of the cards look like? Do they look like kind of playing cards?
The back of the cards seem to have what looks like to be a kind of a cartoony esque, almost like an old school Mickey Mouse design. It's clearly happy.
Oh
the
my
back.
god. Well,
Wait, I'm not in the scene, but do it.
give me a second.
Would Spiss pull a card?
Yeah, give.
Boom.
Roll for impulse control.
Yeah, Spiss pulls a card.
Beautiful.
Oh god damn it! I just realized I'm the
Fantastic.
forfeit.
You go in and you pull a card.
Yeah, Spiss pulls the top card off to look at it.
7 of diamonds.
27. Googling deck of many things.
I can just go grab the deck of many things.
No.
I have my own thing for what this is.
Oh boy.
So it's not the deck of many things or deck of many fates.
It's the
not
deck of happy.
It's not going to be the
The
deck
deck
of many
happy.
things. It's going to be a homebrew thing of just random chaotic events from Happy, because he's the god. He's the not god. He's the
Primordial
Chaos.
of chaos. So it's just going to be some random chaos energy.
I really like the idea of it just ended up being a glitter bomb.
It'd be so.
It'd be
Flashbang.
really fucking funny.
That could be one of the cards.
It's ball bearings.
Think
You get glitter.
The room filled with ball bearings.
He's watched Spiff ball bearing people too many times, and he's like, "Could do
Two
that.
times too many.
It's
All
fucking
of-
funny."
All of the cards just summon ball bearings.
Ball
I
bearings
need
on
you
demand.
to roll for me, Spiss.
Oh no.
This is gonna be hard.
Oh,
no.
A D52.
Ominous.
A D52.
Roll a d20 for me.
Okay. 18.
18. Okay.
I was gonna say, if you have me roll a D1, if I have another D100 thing to roll, I'm gonna lose it.
Fifth, you turn into a horse.
You turn into a
For
goose.
real this time.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Please tell me it's ball bearings.
swap bodies.
I want ball bearings.
What
I
was the
apologize. I
code?
have all the various different things here, but I'm looking for which exactly that one is.
How wonderful.
Ominous.
The terror I feel, knowing that, as Val, knowing that this was such a bad idea, and that I should have just put them back in the thing, and
So,
waited for
No,
them to-
no.
You pull it out, Val, and it's blank. And then you see a beautiful design magically appear. You see what looks like to be that symbol in Twilight. Not the sun, but the star, that circle, that exact symbol. And you see what looks like to be Happy dressed in a toga, basically, holding the star up. And then
Beautiful.
the card burns in your hand and it disappears. And you feel different. And that's where we're going to say session.
Oh my
What?
god.
That's like
Val,
Mm-hmm.
you're allowed to give yourself 2 ability score points.
What?
holy shit. Do not put it in your lowest stat. I dare you. Keep the
Do
low
not-
stat.
Put them into wisdom.
No.
That's
Canonically,
so
no wisdom.
Charisma,
Strength.
charisma, charisma.
The score
Put 'em
can
in-
exceed 20, but cannot exceed
Yo!
Can't exceed what?
Damn.
24.
Val, you know what you gotta do.
Do you have anything at 20?
No, not yet. I have an 18 strength, a 17 dexterity, 16 constitution, 12 intelligence, 12 wisdom, and an 18 charisma.
I strength or charisma.
I'd say strength.
Okay, but if I'm
But also imagine Sis being super charisma, like suddenly really pretty in the morning.
okay, but imagine if I was imagine being really, really, really funny and doing 20 charisma.
I think Smith needs to be the face of the party, guys. Come on.
I think Smith having 20 charisma is the funniest option possible.
How could you
Like,
say
you
no to
s-
this charming Ganassi?
Like, you say that, but Vikda's been doing so much talking, and
Yeah, and Smith needs to do more.
But also be funny.
please put it into strength.
Okay, but I don't have to put both of them into the same thing either.
No, but only one of them would go up because you've only got one
Yeah.
odd number.
That's true.
Unless you could argue for 3.
No, I won't argue for 3. That feels like too
Do
much.
what you want to do, Val. If you want to
Yeah.
make a
I
really,
really wish you had a. I really
a
wish you
really
had one at like 19 at
attractive
least.
Genasi, Ulak said chat, or if you want a strong Genasi, do whatever you want.
Because guess what? We're probably getting an ability score increase soon whenever we level up next.
Yeah, hold on. 'Cause we're
I
at...
love.
Is this something that she has to use now?
When the card's pulled, yep. Gotta
Okay.
choose
Oh.
what it is.
Is this the deck of many things?
This is a altered. This is Happy's deck of
Happy.
chaotic things.
Oh,
I knew it. I knew it.
Which
That
means it's
did-
gonna be
chaotic thing.
full on the vibes of
Is
like
the
1 minute
primary
you get a
difference-
+2,
is the primary-
the next minute you die.
Is the primary difference between the deck of many things and the deck of Happy's chaotic experiences being that Happy's deck involves much less negative life-altering things?
No, there's still some negative life altering things, but there's no like leveling up or anything.
Mhm.
You don't gain like 20,000 XP.
There's no the
Powerful.
world ends, but there's
God.
definitely some chaotic shit that can
You gain
happen.
an extra
Body
finger.
swap, body swap,
You get
body swap.
You get transferred to a different plane of existence.
That's still in there.
Oh, horrifying!
Oh my god.
Your soul gets yanked out of your body and shoved into an object.
I've pretty much changed a lot of the ones I gave you XP and like pretty much all the ones I gave you XP plus a couple of other ones into different, because the XP ones seem outdated.
Happy's
Yeah.
smiling down on us, guys.
Oh my god.
Only partially, because we can still get sent to an alternate dimension, trapped
And
in a
there are
plane of existence.
there are more cards that make you draw extra cards without that.
Oh,
Like
that is
if you draw this,
Oh,
you have to draw
no.
another.
Hilarious.
Oh, that's just mean, but also that's a
He's like,
happy
keep
thing to
going.
do.
See
Also,
how
Gamble,
good
gamble,
times
kids,
Draw
go.
gamble.
4 + 4.
it's just an
Just
Uno
Uno.
plus 4. But confirmation on the leveling up thing. Yes, at level 12, a ability score increase is gained.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay.
So
but,
you'll get one very soon.
Yeah.
Or a feat
Yeah.
if you want something fun.
Yeah.
Is there a feat that I would want to take though? Is there a feat?
Well, now you're very much open to take a feat. 'Cause now you've pretty much got a free ability score
Yeah.
increase. By the way, I rolled on the various things Happy would give you, and you just happened to get the
That's-
deck.
I just happened to get the deck. There were other things I could
Yeah.
have gotten.
There was a lot of other things. The three absolutely most batshit things were the deck, a specific armament that's related to Happy. It would have already automatically been a Longinus weapon, because anything related to the primordials are. I say Longinus weapon, but I mean Happy's thing could be like a crown or some shit that does crazy shit, you know. Or it would have been a free. Happy's other like crazy thing is a free get out of jail card.
Yo.
Oh my god.
He's like, oh, you died? No, you didn't. Don't know what
Nope.
you're talking about.
It's
what?
different. It's different than that. It basically lets you, if you use it, Happy comes and assists you on whatever problem you have.
Like a divine intervention kind of thing. You can call him, and he has to come and help you.
With no trickery. He would
Hilarious.
genuinely,
Intervention.
he would genuinely help you out of the predicament you're in.
That's pretty
Hilarious.
cool. This is the funniest option I think out of all of them. For spiff of anyone to get.
Oh yeah, it would have been either you or Cersei that would have, like, when I drew it, I was like, of course.
Keep pulling cards until you get a bad one. You can't tell me there's a bad card until it
Oh
happens.
God.
Yeah.
You explode.
How do you know that these cards are bad unless I keep pulling and find?
just reminds me of Grog being like, "Well, I've only ever drawn good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They all must be good."
This,
Yeah, they're all good until proven incorrect.
I just like the intelligence check I rolled just to see, am I smart enough to say, is this smart enough to know this is a bad idea? No.
To be like, should I be pulling these cards?
This bit is not smart enough.
Yeah. I am gonna have to go quickly though because I have work in like an hour and a half.
Of course, of course.
Jesse,
Awful. Look, I like
That's
D&D.
sweet.
Don't judge me,
go sleep.
It's so fair though.
right?
Night.
But thank you for Justin, Cersei. Oh my god, I can't talk.
Yeah.
Exactly, go sleep.
Thank you,
Jesse.
Thank
for
you,
Jess
Jesse.
and Ceci.
Thanks, Jesse.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you for
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Good
And I'm
night.
Guys,
you guys
I'm
be
happy.
safe.
Good night. Bye. Adios.
Bye. Love y'all.
Chaos.
Bye.
Bye.